end. I'm trying to figure some stuff out. Bear with me.
I think we're live.
Same,
We're live.
always, every day.
Okay.
Figure things out. You know?
That's all you can do is try to figure it out.
Why doesn't it have grid lines?
Like a whisper.
Needs grid lines. Who needs maps, really?
Dude, maps was a crazy advancement. Before it was just what we could see, and then now we can just share information of cross distances. Crazy. It's like, look, bro. Like I walked 1,000 steps, and this is what it looked like. You don't have to do it now. You can check it out if you want, but here it is.
I would walk 500 miles. Choking on fish. Don't choke on fish.
Okay. I may opt to just ditch the grid lines because the map has grid lines on it, but I can't get them to line up exactly right. And that's annoying me.
Understand.
The problem is that the grid lines that come on the map are 15-foot squares instead of 5-foot squares. So just keep that in mind, I guess.
I will not. I refuse.
I'm letting it leave my mind
Yes.
right now.
Already gone.
What did we talk about?
Exactly.
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 Okay. Okay, are we ready, Jonathan?
Oh, we've been live for
We're rolling.
several minutes
We're
now.
Rolling.
Okay. So last time, welcome back, everybody. Last time we found Oya Vigaton, known as the Isle of Eternity, and you met and encountered a tribe of ice walkers. Ice hunters that inhabit the isle. Ulfgar bested Orca Heart in one-on-one combat with the help and inspiration of his allies. After that, you were shown to what is essentially the storage tent or storage hut for the tribe, and there the chieftain Arking Seal, I think, joined the tribal shaman Bone Carver in bringing you some food, which Bone Carver had dosed with poison. Ultimately, Bryn took some moderate poison damage from that, but everybody else escaped any significant side effects, either by avoiding the food entirely or trusting on their dwarven constitution and poison resistance. However, Arthur was able to kind of connect with Bone Carver on a kind of spiritual level, and kind of bridge the gap between her shamanistic religious beliefs and his patron deity, the Kirin. And she ultimately revealed to him and the rest of you that Oya Vigaton is home to an adult white dragon by the name of Arathator, which I think I posted in the chat, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, 12:16 a.m., which translates from the Ice Hunter's language, which I'm now forgetting, Uluik, which translates to Old White Death. And she also revealed to you that the chieftain wasn't being entirely truthful with you when you asked him about the wall of corpses at the entrance to the village frozen in the ice wall. Those were, in fact, victims of the dragon, put there as a warning not only to the outsiders who might visit the island, but also to the ice hunters themselves who inhabit the island as his it's not slaves might not be the right term, but I had the term and I lost it. In any
They
event,
definitely giving enslaved vibes, I think.
yeah, I
They're
mean,
kept against their will.
they certainly, yeah,
Servitude.
they certainly offer him tribute in the form of food, and you did discover that between the fishing and the hunting, that the ice hunters of Oya Vigaton clearly produce way more food than their tribe would need alone, and you deduced correctly that that was part of the tribute to Arathator. That being said, Bone Carver did reveal to you that the tribe basically lives in fear of the dragon, and those ice hunters that were in the wall attempted to flee the island and were hunted down by the dragon, who killed them and brought them back here and put them in the wall to remind the rest of the ice hunters what their fate would be if they tried to go against him. So she cautioned you to avoid you know open defiance of the dragon in the presence of the ice hunters, including Barking Seal and Orca Heart. But she did kind of mention that maybe you guys could be the people who could free them from their fate. She indicated that there were two ways down to into the iceberg itself. Again, the village sits on like a plateau surrounded by icy mountains that rise up, kind of providing shelter to the plateau on which the huts are built. But the dragon enters and exits through underwater tunnels in the iceberg that the ice hunters themselves and in fact any other humans probably couldn't traverse. And so in order to enter the iceberg, there are two ways down. One is the common way, which is in the middle of the village through a tunnel under the floor of the meeting hall, which is the big tent or the big hut in the glacier, or the kind of secret passage in Bone Carver's hut, which is kind of off to the side on the outskirts of the village. She recommends that you guys use the entryway in her hut to avoid being noticed by anyone else in the tribe who would, they, again, by defeating Orca Heart, Ulfgar has won your group the right to spend the night um, on the iceberg, and that was also essentially a lie, although you didn't know it at the time, that Bone Carver was going to try to poison you. But she has since apologized, and she recommends that you use the tunnel leading from her hut to avoid being detected by the other members of the Ice Hunters, who could stand against you. As formidable as the six of you are certainly less frightening than incurring the wrath of Old White Death. So, if you're trying to be discreet about your entry into the lair of the dragon, then you should use the tunnel that she is offering you.
I mean, I fully trust her out of character, but in character, can I just insight check her to see her
I think we
authenticity?
already did. Didn't we do all that beforehand? I think it
Yeah.
was like,
Oh, we
because
did. Okay,
yeah,
yes,
we did
that's
that
right.
when you were being poisoned, right? She offered to help essentially, or we asked if she could help, and we were doing that then as well. So I mean, you're more than welcome to do it again. You were unconscious, so I guess it would make sense that you were the one poisoned.
Dang, I was out.
I think so, right? Weren't you briefly knocked unconscious by the poison, or was you
Yes,
just
That's a
hurt?
good question.
I have in my notes, it says, Bone Carver tells us to stop eating the fish. It's poisoned. Ulfgar is minorly affected. Bryn is harmed and falls unconscious. Bone Carver cures
Yeah.
Bryn of the poison and explains the situation.
Yeah, so that's right. If yeah, so you took poison damage on a failed save. You took 3d8 damage, and you were knocked unconscious for 8 hours. However, she did then cast protection against poison or whatever it was, and
Sounds right.
Whatever it is.
I can't remember the exact spell, but she did cast a spell that
She did shaman
that
shit. Who knows?
made you conscious again. And in fact, she will cast another spell or two to heal you fully as a sign of good faith. But you can go ahead and well, I guess you already rolled your insight check. You do not detect that that she's being deceitful.
Ulfgar, you're the only one that took. I haven't. I don't think I
What's up, Chief?
took any. I healed you, right? I used all of my spell slots. I show that I have spell slots, but I don't recall if we took a. We didn't take any kind of rest.
You definitely took a short rest while they were.
Okay, that's right. While we were waiting, that's why I have them back. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, it was like an hour while they prepared the food and dosed it with poison and all that.
Sounds right.
Good times.
Okay, then we're good. Warlock things, no big deal.
Okay, so what do you guys think? Are we're taking up on this offer to go down there? I mean, where's the entry again?
I think
It
it's
was
the one that looks
inside
like
her
it has
camp.
dragons outside it.
Yeah,
this one.
Way down
she's
south.
down in the
Southwest.
southwest corner. Yes, correct.
So all the way across this camp?
We can go around town.
Yeah, I mean, you're free to walk about the camp, and while you definitely draw attention, no one is openly hostile to you. The Chief Barking Seal has given you his countenance, and you are free to move about the cabin. But
I mean, I get that, but I imagine at this point he thinks we're all unconscious, right? Like, wasn't that the whole plan?
What I was
or was
under
that
the
only
impression,
Bone Carver's plan?
no, only Bone Carver knew of the poison.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
cool.
Cool.
Okay.
So,
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
Then sure.
Yeah,
whatever.
So I was on the same wavelength as you, Arthur.
Yeah, I was
there.
like, man, they all wanted to kill us.
Yeah.
They don't expect us to be awake.
Across the camp,
No,
booty cheeks
Yeah.
clenched, of course.
No, yeah, Chief Barking Seal was true to his word as far as you know, uh, the honorable duel or whatever you want to call it. He he has given you his word that you will be safe here in the village, and that you can spend the night here, and he meant it. Only Bone Carver saw you as really a danger as outsiders, and she is the one that did the poison, but she again has since apologized um and has convinced you that the tribe is in danger.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, then I wouldn't have any problem following her suggestion. I mean, she would know better, right?
I agree.
Yeah, essentially what she's offering is that you accompany her back to her hut, and then she will try to cover for you as long as she can while you guys disappear.
Sounds good.
Okay.
That way,
and just kind of
that way the other ice hunters don't know that you are venturing below in an effort to challenge the dragon. Whereas
yeah.
if you were to walk into the
Yeah.
meeting hall and start, ripping up the floor to travel down there, that may
Right.
cause a few eyebrows to raise.
And just for the sake of our, single friends in the party, how old is Bone Carver? Is she, she like gilf status
Are we
or like
Gilf? Or are we talking MILF?
we talking like great gilf status? I'm just making sure. Like, I'm not
Yes.
interested. I've got a wife back home,
need-
but you guys, some of you guys need
someone who
the
I
assistance.
know.
Maybe
Wouldn't-
Is
Ulfgar
this-
really
Someone
liked the
whom I've
food.
met.
Maybe Ulfgar thought the poison added some, extra spice. He likes her
Right,
cooking.
right.
We all need someone to cook for us.
Single.
Nah. He's
I like being single.
It's like, nah, not me.
I came on this quest for love and it has betrayed me.
Real.
You get me, Arthur.
That is a good question.
Is it? It's not. It's not a good question.
Are we about to get a visual?
No, I'm just trying to see. I don't remember.
You want a visual,
Hey,
Mikey?
hey Google, show me a hot shaman. What's a hot shaman?
The search history and the
So the
GG
module
ads.
the module doesn't say, actually, as far as I can tell.
I bet
Um,
Jessica Nigiri's done a hot witch doctor cosplay. I'm just saying.
Probably.
I don't care. I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
Let's
it unfortunately it just says tribal shaman female. So
Perfect. That's all some of us need
Okay,
to know.
that's all I need.
Just I got that mental. I can do whatever I want with that in my head now.
exactly.
Why does that look like?
Dang,
That looks
too
like a
strong.
Starfire if she was not. Didn't have pink hair.
If she was not, period.
She's not.
Wait, what?
She's got a lot of the same features. Have you guys seen how Starfire is drawn sometimes? Looks like Starfire.
What kind of Starfire stuff you looking at, bro?
No,
Good
look at
enough
the.
for
Are
me.
you not seeing the same image? You're seeing the thing that Brian just posted in Discord, right?
Oh.
I saw. That's
you.
great
I'm
art.
not just like talking out my ass. She looks like Starfire. Whatever.
Did you see? I was thinking
actually-
you were
it's
talking
fine.
about Bone Carver.
No, I don't need your pity
I thought you
now.
were talking
No,
Bone
it's cool.
Carver.
Fuck it. Keep that same energy, G. It's cool. Let's go fight a dragon. See who dies again, and I have to resurrect who.
I was
Oh god.
Oh, it's
I
fine.
was
go
literally
first.
gonna say she does have that wild hair.
Yeah, it's the hair.
and
Yeah.
same skin.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you,
and the
Laura.
skin color.
Someone gets me. Jesus. Like, look.
I was admiring the art.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. The other thing that Bone Carver was asked was kind of for I guess not necessarily a map, but an idea of the structure below the surface of the iceberg and what you could expect. And I think that's where we called it last time. So let me give you that now. Sounds like you guys are all on board with following her to her tent, her hut. Any
Yes, I voted
objections?
yes.
Speak now or forever hold your peace.
So we're actually fighting a dragon.
Well, we're here. Well, we're still looking for what's her nuts, and Bone Carver said she was down there, right?
Yeah, what's it called? I already forgot.
Markath or
Yeah.
Macrith?
Yeah, yeah.
Macath the
Macath.
Crimson is the one we're looking for, and Bone Carver last time
Yeah.
mentioned that someone matching her description was down there.
Why
Yes.
was the dragon's keeper captured there?
Well, we don't know that she is. She might have come to study the dragon as much as we have, right? We're looking for the Drakhorn. She's an expert. She's an expert in the Drakhorn. Maybe. I mean, who else would you talk to other than a fucking dragon?
Oh,
That's
Kaka.
valid.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So we leave for Bone Carver's hut and enter the dungeon, the ice
Wait,
caves.
was it not tonight? Or is this still morning?
No, we're allowed to sleep during the night, but I think the plan is that we're gonna go do this at night while she's while everybody else is sleeping, so nobody knows we're gone, right?
Yeah, so remind me again, you guys found Oya Vigaton on the morning of like the 11th day, right?
Um,
And then it was like midday, like around 11 or 12, I think.
Yeah, I think by the time you reach, that's right. I think by the time you reach the iceberg, docked a boat, traveled up the stairway to the plateau, met with the ice hunters, battled Orca Heart, waited in the supply hut for an hour, talked with Bone Carver. By now, it's probably getting close to you know, late afternoon, if not, you know, early evening. The sun is certainly low in the sky, and as being as far north as you are, it never really gets high in the sky, anyways. So, you know, that kind of Arctic daylight, you know, is casting long shadows now as you guys walk through the camp into her hut. And yes, if you guys want to try to do this under the cover of nightfall, that's certainly possible. You guys can spend as much time as you want in the hut before you go down, whether it's, you know, the pitch black of night or, you know, whenever the village itself is starting to gather, you know, not gather in the meeting hall, but starting to round up the kids that they do have and get them fed for dinner and ready for bed as the sun begins to go down.
I mean, I don't see any reason to wait.
I mean, does anyone need to rest?
No, I'm only missing one spell slot, which is not a big deal, I think.
Yeah,
Door is ready to go.
Hmm.
Wolfgar didn't use anything in his fight, right? You couldn't use Giant Smite. You didn't use your shackles.
Nope, I got
Right.
everything back in a short rest.
Second wind, I think, is the only thing he used, and yeah, he gets that back
Yeah, that's
on
right.
short rest.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's
Okay.
go.
I mean, we don't have to worry
So,
about exhaustion until we hit the 24-hour mark, and even then, it's just a DC 10 Constitution save, so it's not like the end of the world.
Yeah, you guys aren't certainly and you guys haven't really been. I think of exhaustion. I guess staying awake is one thing, but like I think of exhaustion like travel rules and like forced march and all that. But you've been traveling by boat. The only physically exertive actions you've taken are climbing the stairs up to the plateau, and then obviously Ulfgar's, you know, battle with Orcahart. But yeah, you guys don't have to worry about anything with exhaustion. I'll give you a heads up if I feel that's coming up.
Okay.
Okay, so Bone Carver, you know, invites you into her hut, and obviously it is, as I think I described before, covered in, you know, kind of totem whole religious artifacts, nature focused, and there are carvings and drawings and paintings of the various creatures that make up the pantheon that the ice carvers, the ice hunters worship. I think we went over those already. But, ultimately the conversation turns to what you can expect down below. And the first thing she tells you is that there is an ice hunter that is down in the chamber that the passage going down leads into. His name is Men's Nets, and she explains that oftentimes when villagers are too sick or injured beyond her ability to heal, they are often quarantined down there in the relative warmth of the caves. It's actually the ice provides decent insulation against the biting wind that carves through the sea of moving ice, and so actually down in the ice caverns, it's actually not as cold as on the surface of the iceberg on the plateau where the village is. So she has sent one of the ice hunters down there to recuperate. He is currently suffering from a disease that she cannot seem to cure, that manifests itself in a hacking cough. Beyond that, you'll find what is essentially kind of a circular tunnel that has both rooms inside the circle and outside the circle. Uh, there are kobolds which roam the hallways. There are ice toads which roam the hallways, and even some ice trolls.
What was the
Although
first thing
she's
you said before ice toads?
kobolds,
Okay.
um, although she has never been down there, there is a second level below the one that you would reach by going down the passageway in her hut that drops into the belly of the iceberg, and that is the dragon's lair proper. So she is aware of at least one way down from one of the rooms, which uh, is next to the larder, where the villagers store the meat and fish and such that they harvest for the dragon. And oftentimes the food is carried into the adjoining chamber and passed down the access point into the lower level of the layer.
Okay. So I'm just to clarify everything. Our primary goal for us was to go down there and try to find McCath. But because Bone Carver is willing to help us, and because this is an adventure game, we're now fighting a dragon, which is great. Is there any has does Bone Carver know of any weaknesses that this dragon might have? Arathator, Arthodor might have. Has anyone else challenged him in the past? Does he have any wounds that we can use? Have you talked to him? Like, what's his personality like? I mean, he's a white dragon, but
Yeah, so the last group of adventurers who challenged him were the ones that Makoth arrived here with, and they ended up in the ice wall.
Great.
His temperament is, as far as she can tell, very typical to that of a white dragon. Uh, he is evil, vengeful, um, disdainful, and otherwise, generally speaking, unpleasant. She does.
Not
She
chill.
does. She does not know of any wounds that you could exploit. But she did inform you that he has a female white dragon mate that sometimes visits the iceberg as well.
Yeah, but from my understanding, that bitch is an ancient white dragon, and I'm not
Ancient.
fighting that ever. So,
How
um,
do you know if it's not down
if
there?
let's just
I'm
say,
not ready to fight a dragon.
let's just say that it, knowing our party, we're not going to fight a dragon for another month, so I wouldn't worry about that. But let's just say that we had to blow up the entire lower level of the caves to, like, it just
Collapse it.
just to as a safe measure. Could you guys relocate to somewhere else on the ice? Like, how many people we talking dying if we got to blow up the tunnels? Like, you know.
The ice hunters have boats down at the ice dock that they use to hunt with, canoes and such. The people, when I say the ice hunters as a population, are typically nomadic in general, following the ice currents and the food.
Okay.
They would.
Perfect. That's all I need to
It
know.
is.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's
All those
bone.
in
It's
favor of blowing up the tunnels and the
Yeah,
dragons say aye.
We're finding
Aye.
McCath and blowing up the tunnels. Perfect. What is this? What is this like lake called? Because it's about to be called Crater. We can just call it Crater Lake from now on, because that's
And
we're doing something. Okay. Okay.
old strategy, Cotton. We'll see how it pays out for
Yeah.
him.
Sounds like we're about to have some more real estate.
Airbnb spot number 3. Our Arctic retreat adventure. This is like an expedition.
True.
oh
See,
my gosh, they'd have to pay extra because they'd go skiing like some bougie bitches.
look, I'm just saying, if we've watched any kind of movies in our lives, we know of plenty of monsters that have been buried in ice for centuries, right? Nothing could go wrong. Okay? We could
Yeah, right?
Oh,
The math is
nothing
mathing.
could go wrong about burying an ice dragon in ice. Nothing.
no.
I mean,
Especially if we put
yeah.
Its weakness is probably
on top of it.
Wolfgar says he's gonna test something really quick. Or Brian says he's gonna I don't oh. Oh, nice, you're using the enlarged damage. Nice. Okay, well, fantastic. So we're fighting a perfectly healthy ice dragon in an ice cave in his lair, who potentially has an ancient white dragon mate.
We'll
Under
be
the
aware of our presence
under the
as we
ground.
move on.
Yeah.
Like, can we just like say we did, but like go fuck off?
I mean, what are the odds that
I
we
think
ever
they'll
come?
notice.
What are the odds that we ever come to the moving?
Will our heroes find their nerve? Find out on next episode of.
Look, it's just look. You
It's
don't
too soon.
you don't
It's-
fight Dracula in his castle, okay? Like
Oh.
you don't
What's the worst that could happen? A TPK?
you don't fight the Horde on their home planet. Yeah, that is the worst that could happen. Actually, that is actually the worst that could happen. The worst, actually, probably the worst that could happen is half of us die. If we all die, it's like, oh man, we all got to start over. If only half of us die, then it's like, well, that's a bummer. Some of us got to re-roll new characters, and Ulfgar was the last one standing. So
Yeah. Why do you think the Marines have the motto "No man left behind"?
yeah, that's a.
Yeah,
They
Fight
also,
to the-
you know what they
fight-
also say? Don't become
Fight
another
to the
victim.
death.
That's what they say. Don't become another obstacle.
We can do it.
I don't know if we have a choice. Okay, let's just go in these caves. Thanks, Bone Carver. You've been the best. Appreciate your poisoned fish.
It was great.
What exactly were you trying to do, Ulfgar? I mean, it looks good. What were you trying to do?
Yeah. What's the GM mean?
GM is Giant's Might.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
So you're rolling the extra. Why is it? Oh, 1d6 plus 1d4. So Giants might. Oh, plus enlarge. Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
the 1d6 is the Giant's Might. The 1d4 is the enlarge.
Yeah. What? We just got something that does enlarge, right? Am I wrong?
Yeah, I
Kinda.
got potions.
Oh, okay. Potions. Okay.
Potion of growth.
And so is that gonna make you 15 by 15?
It's based on the enlarge spell. So, it says target size doubles in all dimensions.
It doubles, so 20 by 20.
Doubles? You say double? I'm sorry. Wait a second.
Yeah, and
That's
its
weight
weight
is
is
multiplied.
multiplied by 8.
Good God.
The
Hey,
growth. This growth increases its size by one category.
okay.
so instead
If
of
there
Yes.
not Yeah, if there isn't room for the target to double its size, the creature or object attains the maximum possible
so
size.
it would be 15 by 15, going from large to huge.
It's 15 by 15.
Yeah. It's okay. We'll find something else to make you just a little bit bigger, like Alice in Wonderland your ass, and then now we know how to collapse the caves. We just have you jump up and down on the upper levels.
Yep.
Can,
There
can
it
I
is. Thumbs up.
polymorph him into being bigger, I guess? No?
And then make him bigger?
Here's
If you
a
are
cool
smaller
question.
than large, you become large, along with anything you're wearing. Okay.
I guess
Uh,
if you polymorph Ulfgar first, he gains the features of whatever he's polymorphed into, so he can't Giant's Might after the polymorph, can he?
Fair enough, fair
Yeah,
enough.
that's
Yeah.
true. That is true.
Bummer. Good thought though. Good try. I mean,
Dang,
how
that's
big
a crazy polymorph.
what's your polymorph limits? What is the? It's a CR rating, right?
We are 8, I think.
Ooh, what
It's
is?
whatever your isn't it whatever your level is?
That's what I was asking.
Um,
I was asking the person who had the
uh,
spell, so to see if, because I don't know it.
like limit in terms of it doesn't
Oh, I'm
say
sorry.
limit. It
It says
says
the new
just this.
form can be it says the new form can be any beast whose challenge rating is equal to or less than the target's level.
Well, that's fine because one of us will be level 8. We're already level 8.
Yeah, you guys are all level 8, so it doesn't matter. But
So
yeah,
what's
so it's any CR8 or less beast.
largest CR8 monster? Or I guess it's beast, isn't it? Damn. It has to be a beast? Is it really?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. There's a sperm whale. Fuck yeah. Fucking sperm whale.
That's climate relevant, right?
You could swim out even. Bust through the bottom and swim your ass home. Fuck yeah.
Put us in your mouth, swim us home.
Sperm whale. Challenge level 8. Let's see. Average weight of a sperm whale. Could you just change the map, please, so I can stop distracting myself?
So just so everybody's on the same page, the beasts actually stop at CR8. So once you get access to the spell, that's like the cap basically. The only CR8 monster there is the T-Rex, which is huge, but the Brontosaurus is a CR5 monster and it's gargantuan.
I'm looking at it right now. The sperm whale, gargantuan beast. It's a CR8.
Right. Oh, I do.
What's
see
a
it.
queen
is that-
bee?
Is that 5e official?
Yeah, it's part.
It is. It is. It is.
It is
Or- wait,
part of.
It is a part of
Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frost Maiden. And I just want to tell you that the average weight of a sperm whale is 90,000 pounds.
Damn.
So here's
can we
what happens.
launch
Here's the
him
plan.
in the air and triple his deal, and then
Yeah.
he just like body slams it.
He just flies up on his broom and then gets polymorphed into a sperm whale. Bam! Fuck you, dragon. Get eaten.
So we're speed running the
We're
Baldur's
speed
Gate
running
method.
this act.
Just instead, let's create our own entrance to the ice caves right now. Let's just go in the meeting hall and just bam, sperm whale entrance right in the fucking middle. Who needs?
Let's
Let's just
go.
go to the chieftain's,
Strategy.
go to the chieftain's lair and just execute plan.
Who needs stealth when
Like,
you got
watch
the
this.
sperm whale? All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hop on, Ulfgar. Hop on.
Perfect.
I do just want to point out that the sperm whale has a 0 move speed on land.
It doesn't matter when you're crashing through the bottom of an iceberg at 90,000 pounds.
True.
How we calculating this acceleration?
Wait, it wouldn't be 90,000 pounds though. If you could get the sperm whale to drink a potion of enlarge, then his weight is multiplied by 8.
Oh, that's a what?
That's a lot
Please.
that's a lot of action.
That's
We have
the
to
whole
drop
island,
him from
bro.
a high
the-
altitude. How is a whale gonna drink a potion? I guess we like dexterity throw it into his mouth while he's like falling.
Yeah.
So like broom up, polymorph
Steady
sperm
aim,
whale. Yeah, Bryn said he aims the potion into his mouth. It breaks open. He's now enlarged on his way down 4 times. So what is that? 360,000 pounds.
I have 90,000 pounds is 45 tons. If you multiply that by 8, it's 360 tons.
Yeah. Yeah.
What weighs 360 tons? The
Titanic?
space shuttle is only 78 tons.
So he just dropped the space shuttle from space.
A few of those.
Okay, so
Nailed
it
it.
says blue whales can. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. I thought sperm whales were the biggest ones. Oh no, I guess it is.
No,
No.
blue whales are bigger.
The
Okay,
blue
so
whales are
blue
bigger.
whales. It says blue whales may weigh around 160 tons. So he's got the weight of 2 plus blue whales at that point.
Fuck yeah. And then you just
It's
swim
like-
away.
This sounds kind of crazy, but this almost sounds like an amazing idea.
I'm just saying. Like, if you go big or go home. I'm not dying to an ice dragon in his lair. Okay, we're coming up with something. We'll figure it out.
We'll get to the bottom of this together.
Here we go. A 797F mining truck has a payload of 360 tons.
There you go.
Just
To
here.
hold all that fracking, huh?
Copy image, paste.
Just call him Moby Dick.
Yes. Show them your giant's might, Moby.
That's what,
Is this not pasting?
that's what I call my penis.
It's not pasting. Oh well. Whatever. Here, I'll do this. This will work. There, you guys can click it yourselves.
How dare you make me click it myself? The
I
fuck?
know.
You just gave us 58 malware viruses.
Rated gross machine weight is 1.375 million pounds.
Damn.
Oh,
It holds 400 tons. Anyways, all right. Okay. So, anything else you want to do before you head down? Any spells you want to cast? Any rituals you want to prepare? I assume you're probably gonna, out of precaution, cast like water breathing again.
it lasts
or no,
24
that's
hours, so I don't have to.
24
I don't have to do it for a while.
Okay.
No, nothing. Everything that I have is gonna last like an hour at most. Sensor's floating disk is unnecessary. Wouldn't anything there. I am interested, I guess, in more about this injured person. She said she can't cure him. I wonder. I mean, I have lesser restoration, so if it's something that I can observe and see, then maybe. But that's a spell slot, so we'll see once we get down there.
Yeah, I'm curious about that too. It was a story that was kind of snuck in there.
Yeah, there's just like what
the whole ass
Mindnets,
lore.
Midnits, Mazeltov. What the fuck his name is?
Mend nets.
There he is. Okay, His name is literally like Mended Nets. All right.
Bro's a literal
You just-
Minecraft enchantment.
What do you want to name your son? Well, he's gonna be a net mender. Fuck, well, Min Nets. Perfect. Love it.
Nets. Rolls off the tongue
Fucking
perfectly.
Stanley Minnet's ass out here. Where's
Yo
kissing?
Nets.
Where's
Yo
fucking
Nets.
kissing Kate Barlow and fucking Zero? Yeah, Stanley Yelnats. That was the joke I was making.
Yeah. Yo Nets.
I fucking love holes.
Yeah, you do.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Dig him up. Oh, holes.
Do we get
Digging
the
up
map?
them holes. What was that?
Do we get the map?
The map has not changed.
No, sorry, I
Anthony's busy
Fixing
looking
it.
up the weight of the space station.
Come on, Gar. We're gonna drop you on.
We're about to sperm whale you into the earth.
Hey, say no more. I'll do it.
What's
For
I
the
need you to
cause.
there's a
dive nose
DC, right?
down
It's
so
a
I can throw it
DC
straight in your
against.
mouth.
So wisdom saving throw for polymorph,
Yeah.
right? Can you?
Yeah.
We might be
yeah.
thinking too big. Why do we need to go bigger when we can just make the dragon smaller? I don't know.
I was gonna say if I can polymorph the dragon, if I'm able, if it's possible, but
I
I'm not
mean,
sure.
its stats pretty high, but if we make it go with disadvantage, maybe, but still, like, if it has like a really high modifier, what kind of save does it have to make?
I'm less worried about the
Like-
modifier. I'm more worried about. I don't want to get metagamey here. We fought a dragon before. We know that it
Uh-huh.
has certain resistances. We know in the past from fighting it that spells that should have affected it, it was able to shrug off. So maybe it's
Right.
something that we shouldn't use
Counterspell.
immediately. No, I'm thinking outside, above table stuff. I'm thinking legendary resistances, right? We know for a fact
Right.
that whatever the first ice dragon, what's his nuts name, that we fought, he was shrugging off a lot of different, like spell save DCs, right? So they can probably, if they have legendary resistances, they can save multiple times without technically rolling. They can just say, I would rather not be affected by this. So what I'm getting at is it's quite possible that polymorph shouldn't be the first thing we use.
Legendary resistance. How many times can they?
It depends on the creature, and we wouldn't know that in game.
Varies.
Oh,
Varies.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
So how many 4th level spell slots can you cast?
2 only
Okay.
right now.
Gotcha. Well, yeah. Guess we'll see. We'll find out. We'll find out. Between me, you, and Leah, maybe we can burn down some of his legendary resistances.
Can I use?
Okay.
Never mind.
Oh, go ahead. You can
I
ask.
was gonna say, if the dragon was like restrained or something, he could also use the resistance to like get free, or he has to roll. Does it count?
Ask that again.
Like if, for example, he's restrained, let's say, or does it like is he able to use it like the resistance, legendary resistance, to get off, or he has to roll? Or how does
Yeah.
it work?
Restrain doesn't affect his ability to be able to use his legendary resistance. Restrain just reduces your. It's like being grappled. You're considered restrained. You that as far as I know, I didn't even know if he has to be conscious. I guess maybe he does. That's a interesting question. But anyways,
I think in
if he's
order to be,
unconscious,
I think most legendary resistances say something like, if you fail, you can choose to succeed instead,
Right.
right? So you would have
Right.
to be conscious to choose.
yeah, you could make that argument.
But to Laura's point,
Okay.
like being grappled or being restrained like that, grappling is a contested roll anyway. It's not technically considered a saving throw. So it's a strength versus strength roll or a strength versus dexterity roll. So that wouldn't work. But
Okay. Oh, we'll figure it out.
If all else fails, we'll go plan sperm.
Okay.
Operation
I feel like it's a really fun.
Operation Sperm.
Yes. The sperm op.
Also, who needs a movement speed? I forgot I have Dimension Door.
Yeah,
We'll just polymorph Ulfgar into a sperm
Teleport him
whale.
up.
Dimension Door. I'm gonna ride Ulfgar like like a fucking Valkyrie into combat on my fucking 90,000-pound sperm whale mount. We just fall.
Pour the
Whee!
enlarge into his blowhole while you're riding him.
Perfect. Straight into the blowhole. I'll even pop my wings for dramatic effect. Now that's something we need to draw.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
That's something. Okay.
Write
Hold
that
on,
down. Write that down.
Let me
Operations.
just finish this. Let me just finish this Reddit post. How my group broke 5e.
Wait,
Yes.
can I let the dragon eat me and I joins
Oh
my inside
Jesus
of it
Christ!
and use enlarge?
Just to climb into his like. Oh, now we're talking about Ant-Man and
Like
Theranos into his
Ant-Man
butthole.
style.
Yeah.
Holy moly!
Unfortunately, none of this actually works because in Tasha's they introduced falling rules and you take damage. It's a dexterity save. So if you're falling onto an enemy, the enemy has a chance to make a dexterity saving throw. If they succeed, they take their damage. If they fall, then the damage is split between the person falling and the faller, or the faller
Yeah,
and the falling.
but if you do it, you can't giant smite, but you could still enlarge. If you do it with Gore, he can't die from falling damage as long as he has his
That is true.
relentless endurance.
Endurance. Yep, true.
People's elbow,
Wait.
bro.
Wait, Gore has his own broom, so it doesn't have to ride on mine.
True.
Yeah, but you guys are gonna dimension door him anyways. 500 feet
500
in the
feet
air.
in the air. Sperm whale nuke.
Yeah.
So it's 50. It's 50. It's 50 d6 damage.
Damn it! Can we one shot the dragon, I wonder?
That's the equivalent of like 5 fireballs. Now we're talking like thermonuclear.
like a bullet mantis. Have y'all seen those? Like where it
yeah.
strikes something so powerfully it creates like the air bubbles. It's crazy.
Superheats the water.
Oh.
Pretty sick.
Literally boils it.
I'm cute with that, dear.
We'll see once we get down there. That's all coming together.
Okay. I appreciate you guys all stalling while I create a couple tokens. That's super helpful. Thanks. I do really greatly appreciate that.
We're comedic relief without even being aware of it.
Mel, if you're asleep, blink twice.
She's like, I just want to roll for initiative.
She's just muted.
She's probably cussing us. She's probably like, these fucking assholes.
No, I think the
told her-
opposite. I think she muted so that way if she starts to snore, we can't hear it.
I told her to drink her coffee an hour ago.
She's like, love y'all, but fuck y'all.
Yeah. Okay.
Fingers pointing at each other.
Just drag this over here and drag this over here. Okay, cool. All right. So who's going down first? Can I get a marching order?
You already know what it is.
It's never changed.
Okay. Ulfgar, you're going first, I presume.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and then Gore.
Sorry, what was that?
Marching order.
In the front.
Yeah. So I think Ulfgar is going first, and then
How big is this entryway? Like,
Assume it's probably like
question.
a ladder
Yeah,
or something
like what-
kind of situation, right? Like
yeah,
a rope ladder.
what kind of
Behind
situation is
Ulfgar.
it?
So go ahead.
I just noticed the information on my character's token, like the health and AC, is not correct. I can't edit it as well.
You can't edit the information on your character sheet.
No, not sheet, token.
That is a problem. 20. Controlled by. Determined by character settings. That's weird. Journal. Quinny. Character sheet. No, edit. Controlled by Lara. It's you should have. In all players' journals can be edited and controlled by Anthony and Lara.
Yeah, let me
Save
check it.
save changes. I don't know why.
Okay, there you go. There you go. There you go. Get it. Okay.
Huh. Weird. Okay. I don't know why there's a plus sign next to your name. Oh, you have temporary hit points?
Do I? I thought.
Wait. Oh, because you have didn't you buy that amulet that increased your constitution or something? Am I crazy?
Yeah, yeah. I think yeah, yeah. I did.
Okay.
Also, that reminds me, I forgot to be using my feet. So
Which
technically,
one?
we should all
Oh,
have my charisma modifier.
Oh, did you take a feat? Did you take leader?
No.
Your leader?
Yeah, he took
Yeah.
inspiring. It's your level plus your charisma modifier, so it's gonna be 8 plus what? 3?
Let me
4?
double check. 3, I believe. Yeah, 3.
So everybody has 11 temporary hit points. I'm gonna put those in the red squares. That's gonna represent your temporary hit points.
Cool.
The red
I'll
circle.
put 11.
Love it. Okay. Well, I'll be right back. I'm gonna let Code outside.
Okay.
Dakota,
I'm gonna
let's
grab
go.
water,
Run,
too.
run, run. Like a rabbit.
I've successfully guided my parents to the Uber, by the way. That's why I was like muted.
Okay.
Fuck, man, this shit was AIDS. Oh man, I'm just glad it's over.
Okay. Close that. Close that.
Ubering my parents is my least favorite pastime.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Back.
What?
There we go. Okay.
Anyone else? Is Anthony coming in like robotic for everybody else?
Am I?
Anthony, talk.
No.
Hello, testing 1 2. Mic
You're good
check
now.
1.
It's every once in a while you'll start to go like.
Yeah, it's just like internet connectivity. Like sometimes it just kind of comes in bursts.
Beep beep boop.
Okay. But what Brandon wasn't around for was that I am trying out a different mic setup this time. I've plugged my mic back into my headset, and I'm trying to reduce the like kind of echo that I hear in my voice sometimes when I'm watching
Yeah, it doesn't
streams
sound
of.
like a mic problem. It sounds like an internet, like a connection problem. That's what I was.
Okay.
You're fine. You're
Let
fine
me.
now, but
Oh,
I can just try restarting Discord real quick.
I think
Okay.
your gain might be too high. Like there's static in the back. I don't know. Just guessing.
Is it the platypus thing?
No,
Harry
not
the
this time around.
platypus.
No. Harry the
Okay,
platypus.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
So, are we assuming that Mel fell asleep?
I'm pretty sure she probably passed out.
Melly, 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 melly.
Just having a late night snack.
Damn, I'm hungry.
It is late to be eating, though. I will say.
I don't know how you drink a 3-shot espresso and then fall asleep.
By being
Bro, that's gotta be
really
the worst
tired.
sleep. I can't even imagine. Like, could you imagine sleeping with 3 shots of espresso? Your brain. What kind of dreams is she having?
Ones where we shut the fuck up and play the game. Um,
Look,
She's probably flying a dragon in her dreams.
maybe.
True. Okay. All right. So hidden. Wait. Oh yeah. Wait.
We're waiting.
Motherfucker. I'm so stupid. Okay. Sorry. Hold on 1 second. I almost had it
So
right.
stupid.
I almost had it. Fucked it up. I was right the
Really
first
did it this
time.
time.
I know. I was right the first time, and then. Yeah. Anyways. Okay. Okay. Move this over here. This over here. Okay. Yes. So inside Bone Carver's hut, old furs are heaped atop poles and laid across an opening that leads down into the ice caves. The steps are cut into the wall of the chute, creating steep, icy stairs that drop down beyond almost everyone's visual range. Arthur, you see that they drop about 100 feet or so in a tight spiral. Ulfgar, you proceed down first. How spread out is everybody? Are we giving him room? Are we bunching up? How far behind Ulfgar is Gore?
I was thinking just single file. What are you guys thinking?
Yeah, it has to be single file, but how far back? I mean, how much? You know what I mean? Like, are you following him 10 feet behind, 20 feet behind, 30 feet behind?
Gord, you smell those cheeks, bro. You guys protect each other.
Right. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like
Trying to get as.
I don't know. I feel like 30 feet is the maximum movement speed for most of us. So 30 feet is enough to catch up or be there within a turn if necessary. But 30 feet is also decently spread out in case we do get hit by some kind of AoE thing, I guess.
All right. I mean, like we can maybe they can be like a pair in the front, and then we can have like the mid rangers,
Yeah.
mid and long rangers, maybe like 20 feet behind. That way we got some wiggle room.
I say
Okay.
try to keep as many people in my aura as possible.
Yeah, that's fair too.
Yeah, I do
Okay.
like Gore's aura in multiple senses.
So if you're single file, then the most people you can get in your aura would be 4 with you in the middle because it's a 10-foot
Yeah.
radius, right? So there would have to be someone between you and Ulfgar, and then 2 people stacked up behind you, and 1 person out of the aura.
Would anyone be willing to be in front of me?
I
Or is
can.
that a
I mean,
bad
I guess
idea?
I have good perception. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're going with Ulfgar, Bryn, Gore, and then who's behind Gore?
I could be behind Gore.
Okay, Quinny, and then Arthur or Leah. Who wants to give up the aura?
I mean, I guess I can give up the aura. Well, firstly, Leah's gone, so I'll give up the aura because worst comes to worst, I guess I have the ability to fly. So,
Okay.
I mean, if I don't know, in the instance that the stairs go out or something stupid happens, then at least I can fly
Escape.
to someone or get away from something, or I don't need the aura as
Mhm.
much as maybe somebody else does.
Okay.
Right.
Fair enough. Okay, so
We are moving
Ulf-
slowly, probably.
yeah, fair enough. Ulfgar, by the way, you guys don't need a light source, right? You guys all have dark vision, correct?
I believe so.
I have a
Yeah,
lot of dark vision, yes.
we're
Yeah.
all filthy elves.
Yeah, Quinny,
Well,
you're
most
an
of us,
elf?
I mean.
Yeah, I do have it. Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Elf.
Okay.
The
All
question
right, so
is, are you an elf, Quinny?
I am half elf. Yes.
Oh, okay, cool. That you were being elusive. I have dark vision, yes.
Bryn, aren't you a half elf?
I am.
Maybe
Like
you
I
guys
said,
are
I'm a
like
filthy elf.
cousins or something.
Who's your
I
dad?
don't think so.
Half elves are not
All-
common. Like they're all related.
tell that to Elrond.
Really?
Yeah, there's not very many half elves are not
No, that's not true.
it is true. Half elves are considered a rare race. They don't
Okay.
they're like
What
dragonborn.
percentage of people
What? Go with the
are
campaign.
half
Stop getting
elf?
distracted. You just spent 30 minutes creating tokens. Let's get in the fucking cave.
Good thing Mel fell asleep.
Jesus.
You literally put Mel to sleep.
We've been live for an hour and 10 minutes and we've been in fucking Bone Carver's hut for 40. Fuck.
All right, fine.
Okay.
Ulfgar, give me a dexterity. Give me an acrobatics check.
Oh,
Okay.
Ooh,
you're not
just
acrobatic.
just enough. Bryn, acrobatics check.
Dude, if I screw
Are
this
these
up,
with advantage with or any bonuses with is this with what's his nuts? Gore?
Not a saving throw.
oh, saving throw? I thought it was acrobatics.
No,
It
no, I
is an
think he's telling me
acrobatics
that
check.
Gore's doesn't work because it's not a saving throw that we're making, it's a check.
I gotcha.
You have a plus
nice.
9 in acrobatics.
I do. It was one of my
Holy-
first proficiencies, and we never use it.
That's
We
disgusting.
never
Well-
use it.
Gore.
Oof.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. So as you guys start descending the tunnel, about 40 feet down, Ulfgar almost loses his balance, but he's able to catch himself, and Bryn right behind him does the same. Also able to steady his fall on the slippery stairs. Unfortunately, Gore loses his footing and tumbles past Ulfgar and Bryn in a heap and falls, sliding and tumbling down the icy steep stairs to the bottom of the landing, 60 feet below.
Why didn't I just use the broom? Like, why the fuck
I
would
don't.
you like?
I don't know.
And
You should have put your hands up while you're falling.
True.
22
Oh.
damage.
Oh,
Yes!
It's alright. It's
Sorry,
not that
Queenie,
bad.
keep
We just need to take turns with the
So-
broom at this point. Why? Right? You don't need to be
Gore, we're
attuned to the
fighting a
broom.
dragon.
Yeah.
We're just gonna change the whole universe by making broom riding meta.
I mean, why would we risk it? I just saw Gore fall 60 feet nearly to his death and take 22 damage.
Wait, but how do you accelerate so much speed going down? Like, how slick is this? Because I'm imagining like sliding butt down carpet stair vibe, but like ice.
No, there's definitely steps, and it would not be kind on your backside. But his fall does.
And it's
I'm
like
sorry.
a spiral staircase too.
Anyone who wants to hop on the broomstick can hop on.
Yeah, like go grab Gore's broomstick and we'll just take turns going down at this point. I'm not walking down these shitty
Let's
stairs.
go to the bottom, grab the
I mean,
broomstick, take it
Ulfgar
to
and
the
Bryn
top,
are
and
already
ride it
there.
down.
But no, Quinny has a broom. That's what I'm saying. Quinny can
Oh,
fly
Yeah,
her
I
broom
know.
down and do like
That's
Okay.
insane. How many times are we
Gore-
doing this?
it's 100 feet. It takes 12 seconds.
Gore, unfortunately, as you come to your senses, you look up and there is an ice hunter staring at your presence.
Oh,
Damn. Okay.
I thought-
Yeah, it's Minnets. We knew he was down here.
yelling at.
Stanley, chill.
Stanley.
He says something to you in a language that you do not understand.
Sounds about right.
Why they can't just fucking speak common?
He draws a
That's
he
racist,
draws
Don't be
a,
rude.
he
Don't
draws
be
a
rude, Ulfgar.
he draws a spear.
Isn't he sick?
He is sick.
He's just gonna fight us.
Well, he doesn't know where the rest of you are at this point, but
Gore, do some.
Oh, he's just chilling there.
yeah, he coughs as he kind of tries to talk to you.
He coughs on his spear. Poison damage.
Dang! Get a COVID counter.
So can I like approach him and be like, "Hey"?
He can't speak.
Oh.
He speaks a language you don't understand. You speak
Yeah,
a
you
language he
can-
doesn't understand.
You can try to use body
he-
language.
Yeah. Does he look like? So what's his body language right now? What am I seeing?
Nervous aggression,
Nervous
shock.
aggression.
shock and surprise at your presence and your fall down the steps.
All right. Gore will stand up and just like put his like, he'll drop whatever's in his hands and just like put his hands up, like like yo, like chill.
Yeah.
Hey, just chill, bro.
Let's chill.
Obviously, like like I just fell, like fuck,
Or high.
Hey, go ahead and
I'm surprised we could even stand.
That's so real. Hey,
go
man,
ahead
I
and
just
make
fell.
a persuasion check with disadvantage.
There's no way we're fighting this guy. What is happening?
disadvantage. Fuck.
Bro, just knock
Hey.
him
Knock him
unconscious. If
unconscious.
worst goes to worst. Okay, that
We
was
said the
Dees. That was
same thing.
Dees. That was Dees. Maybe he's not as racist as Ulfgar and he's a little more forgiving.
All right. It looks like maybe his aggression was more posturing than anything, as he kind of sees that you mean him no harm, and he slumps back against the wall again and coughs for an extended period of time. Meanwhile, Arthur has rallied the troops up top, and they've come up with a plan for Quinny to fly down holding or fly down with her broom, get your broom, fly back up, and slowly but surely you all kind of filter into the room as you forego the steps. Uh, by the way, Arthur, I assume Archimedes is coming with you.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. All right. So ultimately, you guys all reach the landing, and in fact, as you kind of fly down past the treacherous part around the 40-foot mark, you notice that the steps improve again, and that the footing is okay, but there is that kind of precipice. There's a section of the stairs that about 40 feet down appears to have, either fallen away or worn away, and so there's a little bit of a slipping hazard there, as Gore found out. But otherwise, the rest of the stairs are all in good condition. The chute itself and its icy stairs end at the ceiling of the kind of chamber below, and there is a ladder that descends into the center of the rectangular chamber there. And to the south west is a an exit to a corridor, which is an icy 15-foot wide passageway sloping downward. So if you see on the map, the room you're in, the floor is white, and that means that the elevation is plus 10 feet above the what they're calling the normal level of this area. Um, and this room descends downwards, and over here at the base, this is like zero elevation. It's this kind of light gray color, light brown color. Anyways, Mendnet's kind of coughs again as you guys approach, and keeps his eyes on you, and his spear in his hand. But again, he's kind of slumped against the wall, and it appears that whatever aggression he was showing was more, show than go.
Yeah, I mean, I'll speak to him. Having being able to speak the language, I'll let him know that Bone Carver sent us. We mean him no harm. We're to help.
Okay. He does seem suspicious of you as a stranger, and although you did name drop Bone Carver, you don't win him over immediately as some kind of ally, but he does ask why you're here.
We are looking for a companion of ours, Macath the Crimson. She came down here with a group of adventurers, and Bone Carver told us that she was down here as well. Or that she was down here still. Not as well, but still.
Okay. He kind of shrugs his shoulders and says that the only creatures he's seen down here are the kobolds, the ice toads, and the ice trolls. He hates the kobolds and finds the ice toads repulsive, but the ice trolls terrify him. And he tells you that he has awoken several times to find a troll hungrily peering at him from the tunnel to the southwest.
Over in this direction? They're both to the southwest. Oh, you mean just like here in the entrance?
Yeah.
The only entrance? Okay. Do you know what keeps the trolls back? Like, why have they not come?
The ice hunters are, you know, of value to the inhabitant of the caves. he assumes that the trolls have orders not to eat him. Although, whether they, how long they can abide by those orders is another question.
Who are they being ordered by?
A creature of great power and terrible vengeance.
Mm,
Uh,
none other
Is this-
than our
yeah.
Arothador.
yeah,
Indeed. So you know of the dragon.
well, I wasn't going to say that. They don't understand him. I was trying to not say the dragon.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Because isn't that the whole point? Like, the villagers don't know that we're down here. They don't know that. Okay, well, we appreciate the information. It sounds like you haven't heard anything from McCath. Bone Carver mentioned that you are suffering from an illness. Is there anything that we could do for you?
He says that he's come down with some kind of disease that she can't heal. Although she has prayed to the spirits of the nature world, they have been unable to cure this disease. He kind of looks at you hopefully, praying perhaps that there might be something you could do to help his condition.
I mean, I'm certainly willing to try. Do you know how you got it? Is this something that some of the other villagers have experienced before, or has this been relatively new to you?
He's like, that's a good question. That's a lot.
Really, that's it? Oh, those are just samples. Yeah, I mean he got it. Whatever he caught, he got during one of his hunting expeditions. Not sure exactly what he came into contact with, but he has developed a terrible hacking cough that seems to be getting worse instead of better, despite being quarantined down here and spending all day every day resting.
Oh, is that why he's down here just quarantining?
Yeah, he's down here. I think I explained this.
Yeah, it's like less
before.
harsh down
Okay.
here because he's not on the ice. He's not being buffeted. It's it's slightly. I wouldn't say.
see.
I don't know if warmer, but it's probably more
Less windy
It
and
is.
whatnot.
It is warmer. I mean, the caves are
insulated. Got it.
whatever heat is being given off from the creatures down here is being trapped in the caves, whereas up on the plateau it just blows away in the wind. So it is.
Go ahead.
It is warmer down here, even though you're in ice caves. I mean, it's not warm, but it's warmer.
I want to speak in common to the rest of my group. Obviously, I'm relaying what he says to everyone, so everyone knows what he's saying now. But what is the consensus here? I mean, I could cast Lesser Restoration on him, and if it's a disease, a typical disease, it should be healed. But I would be immediately down a spell slot, and it doesn't look like we're going to get many opportunities to rest down here.
Right.
I don't know
Do
if
we
he's
maybe consider on the way back?
Well, I mean, I'm wondering if we could get some kind of help from him, right? If the creatures down here aren't interested in eating the villagers, like if the trolls have been ordered not to eat the villagers and we have a villager with us, perhaps we can avoid some conflicts if we have a villager, right? Like if I mean, I don't know about the trolls and the kobolds. Not trolls, but the toads. I don't know how intelligent the toads are. I don't even know if they follow orders. They just might be like natural fauna down here. But kobolds are somewhat intelligent and can communicate. Trolls are somewhat intelligent and can communicate. So I don't know if maybe we can bargain with him if he's willing to show us through the caves or guide us through. Perhaps we'll protect him, but maybe that's worth the spell slot. Maybe that's worth the aid.
I would say yes. It just seems like I don't. On one hand, I don't know how keen he is as operating as bait. Like maybe if you persuade him into it,
I don't
then
think it's
yeah.
bait. Like I said, I don't think bait is the right word. It's more like a
Oh,
shield,
like more like a shield, right? Or like a like
like a
the
barrier.
reverse of a bait. Yeah, right. I don't know how keen someone would be. Is like, oh yeah, you can just use me
Well, that's
as
what I'm
like a
saying.
shield front
I mean,
line.
that's what I'm saying. I'll explain that to him, and then at that point,
Hmm.
it's up to him. Like,
Okay.
I'm willing to try, but if we do, would you be willing to? Yeah, that's more or less. I'll try
It's
now,
like an
and you come
exchange.
with us, or
Hmm.
if we make it back to you, we can try again later. But
Hmm.
there's no guarantees that we're gonna make it back, or that you're gonna make it by
Yeah,
the time we get back, or anything like that. So
I say yes. We offer him that bargain. If he's into it, then we'll rock with it. Otherwise, we'll only consider it if we return
yeah,
potentially.
Gora, what are you thinking?
I'm down with it.
Okay, Wolfgar.
Uh, well, can we ask him first if he has knowledge of the caves?
It sounds like he has, like, I assume they all have some kind of practical knowledge. I mean, they're going to be experts on the ice more than we are, right?
Because I don't want you to waste a spell slot for someone that might not be useless.
Like I said, I'm less worried about us navigating down here. I mean, you have the ability to navigate, right? Isn't that one of your things? Isn't that something you can do?
Yes.
I
Yeah, so
think like as a
I'm less worried about
survivalist,
navigating. I'm more worried about, like, I don't want to fight 87 fucking trolls before we fight a dragon, right? So if we have a villager with us, someone that the trolls clearly know is there, right? There's been trolls. He already mentioned that the trolls have come and have been eyeing him through the tunnels,
Yeah.
through the entrances, right? We already know that they would either recognize him by sight or by smell or I don't know, fucking magic. Who cares? But perhaps if we have a villager with us, the trolls would be less likely to fight us or engage us. And we again, this spell slot now might save us tons of spells later, as well as health potions and time and all kinds of other stuff.
Okay, I'll take the gamble.
And he might say no, right? It's not.
yeah, we don't.
Yeah, true.
He'll only take it if he's willing to take the risk. But otherwise, he's just gonna be chilling here in the meantime while we adventure.
Yeah. Quinny, what do you think?
I don't mind.
Okay.
I will be right back. I'm letting my parents in and bringing in their bags.
Okay. Leah, are you alive? Mel, are you still awake yet?
I think she's really tired. She was really tired.
I think she's
That.
really asleep.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, when Anthony and Kaon get back, then that's what we'll do. I'll describe
Okay.
the situation and let him make the choice. I heal him now, or I try to heal him now, and he aids us through the caves, or I don't, and well, everything's left up to fate.
Mm,
I love fate.
we know how kind fate has been to us.
We've only kind of died a couple times. I guess you died. You're the only one that's
I
actually died. Everyone else has
You had a
been
near-death experience.
consistently. Have had several near-death experiences. Thank you.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
So
good.
the consensus is we're going to essentially make a deal with him. I will do my best to heal him now, and he will come with us to, point out particular dangers that we might not see, as well as potentially help us to avoid fights with the trolls and the kobolds. If he does not wish to do that, then we will attempt to come back and heal him later. But those are his options.
Okay. He thanks you, but he doesn't know how you could possibly heal him if Bone Carver can't. And in any event, he doesn't have extensive experience down here in the tunnels. He has been to the larder, and he has been to the Hall of the Giants to the north. But other than that, the ice caves are generally speaking a mystery to him. and he has no desire to traverse them.
Well, I hope you don't die.
Aw. Okay, TT Wiles.
If you see any trolls, if any trolls start to eat your feet, yell really loud.
just
He
just for our
chuckles.
own.
He chuckles, and then you see kind of an odd look come over his face, and then he says, "Perhaps I will finally be put out of my mystery, or misery." Excuse me.
Mystery sounds
A man,
better.
a man after my own heart.
I mean, for someone who claims to be one to put out of their misery, you're not very keen to help us when I'm offering you a chance to be healed.
Get wrecked.
I have a couple allies right here. I mean, Leah, I'm sure will love to put you out if you really want to go that route. She's never shied away from.
She would do it.
I've
But
seen her. She's fucking crazy.
I'm offering you a chance to be healed as well as to help your tribe in the long run. It's up to you, though.
That's on you, G.
That's on you.
Okay. Well, he's not rocking with it. That's fine.
Yeah, he's eating
We-
chips.
I hope they're poisoned, fermented fish chips.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
You know, I'm good at persuasion, and somehow I always end up failing them. Not this time. Not this time.
Okay.
Persuade.
Yes, you submit to his persuasion.
He
Be
kinda-
persuaded.
Stabs his spear into the ice floor and uses it to push himself up as he approaches you. Fine, let us see what healing you may bring.
What are you using to?
Lesser restoration. Cures diseases. Blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned. If he's got a, can end either one disease or a condition. So, boom. Okay, I'm casting lesser restoration. Lesser
Alright.
restoration.
You call out to the spirit of your patron and channel the healing magic, which flows into him, and he almost immediately feels better, kind of stands a little bit taller, and a broad grin finds his way onto his face as he claps you on the shoulder and calls you by the Uluic term for like outsider friend.
Outsider friend, like it.
I fucks with it.
I'm glad. I'm glad to see you made the decision for yourself.
He tells you that you should know that the creatures of the caves have been warned of your presence.
What?
Alright, I'm back. Sorry.
By
It gotta be Gore
Warned how?
falling down the stairs.
by who?
Another ice hunter has already been down here to warn of your presence earlier, several hours ago, talking of strangers that have come to the iceberg.
That's good to know. Thank you. Will the creatures? Do you know if the creatures will be hostile towards us, or are they willing to let us pass and look for our friend?
All here serve Arathator. Myself included, he says, kind of sadly.
I'll relay that to the party. Obviously, everything
Feels
that you
bad.
just said
Feels bad, man.
feels bad indeed. And I want to ask him directly. And if our Theta were to threaten your life directly, would you defend yourself or allow yourself to die?
What choice do I have? Of course I would defend myself.
then defend yourself with us.
All right.
Okay. What are we treating him as? Henchman?
He is a tribal warrior.
Tribal warrior. Okay. Tribal warrior. Good God, you suck. Okay.
Was that
I think
was
he's
that in
right.
Uluwik?
No. Maybe. I want you to know I wasted a 4th
I
level
wasted a
spell slot on you. Okay. Well, like I said, we didn't really bring him down here for his battle prowess. Maybe if we could avoid one fight, you know, maybe it's worth it. Because
Maybe.
a spell slot for a fight, maybe. Okay. Well,
Sure. I'm rocking with it.
I mean, I only got so many, so
I'll rock with it. No regrets.
no regrets. Okay. Well, stick to the middle, stay between us, and if things get if we fall or things get out of hand, do what you can to take care of yourself. And if you're the last one standing, I don't know, go tell Bone Carver that they're on their own, that you're on your own.
Okay. I will go ahead and transfer control of him to you. He is a quote. Wait for it.
Quoting?
Trustworthy ally at this point. So you guys can control him. You have control of his token. I'm not going to worry about it. He does have pack tactics, and
Nice.
he can make spear attacks. He's only wearing hide armor, so he's only armor class 12, and he only has 11 hit points. But it is what it is. Yep.
He's gonna get one shot.
I don't know why I imagined him walking down and then fall to his death on the stairs. Like
Stay back. Yeah, 20 how much you took? How much? 66 damage. That would have
22.
just literally killed him. He would have fallen down those stairs and broken his neck.
And his dexterity modifier is +0, so you wouldn't know
All
that
right.
neck would have snapped.
All right, great. You know what? Stand 20 feet back and throw spears. That's all I can say. Your job is not, again, we didn't use him to fight. We're using him to avoid fights. That's the premise, right?
Right.
Okay.
All right, let's go. Marching order, I guess. Tally ho.
Okay.
Assemble.
So
Stealthing?
yeah, I assume so, right?
Yes, to protect our cheeks.
Fuck. Should've
They
gone
know that
to
you
the-
guys are.
I mean,
They
know
know
we're
that you guys
here.
are.
Yeah.
They know that you're present on the iceberg. They don't know that you're down here yet. They probably assume that at some point, if you get past the ice hunters, you will come down here. They're certainly not going to be surprised by your appearance, although they may be surprised by your appearance at any given point in time. But yeah, I assume you guys are going to try to be stealthy until I hear otherwise.
Sure. Well, we're looking for McCath first, right? So I guess first,
Yes.
let's get an idea of where the larder would be.
So, he says that the larder is somewhere to the southwest. He typically accesses it through the stairway that leads from the meeting hall, not Bone Carver's, but he points, southwest, and he says it's in that direction.
Wait. That doesn't make any sense. We would be going through the southwest entrance.
Yeah. So let me just draw with the arrow. Hold on. So he tells you that.
No. I'm saying you said that it's over to the southwest. you said coming through Bone Carver's entrance to the southwest, but didn't we go through Bone Carver's?
No, the meeting hall. The meeting hall.
Aren't we in?
You did go through Bone Carvers, yes.
Right. So where's the meeting hall entrance?
To the southwest.
But the meeting hall was to the northeast of Bone Carver's hut.
Yeah, I know the map's flipped around.
Oh, what?
Okay.
On
sure.
this map, it's southwest. In IRL, yeah, it'd be northeast, I guess. Again, I didn't create the module. But he comes, so this way, if he tells you if you make a right here at this intersection, you'll reach the Hall of Giants, and then beyond that is the entry, the chamber that leads from the meeting hall, and just south of that is the larder.
Okay, well, I recommend that that we don't do that because we die, firstly. But secondly, I would
Yeah.
I recommend that we secure the other entryway first. Like, if the more ways we can get out of this tunnel, probably the better.
Okay.
That's my recommendation. What does everybody else think?
Yeah.
I don't want to die.
I don't want to die either.
I feel silly. What is this charter? What is it?
Larder. It's like a storage
Larder.
facility. They store
okay.
food and stuff down there.
Like a refrigerator, yeah.
Yeah, for the
And it's
Dargon.
down this way. So we go north here. He says he thinks if we go down here, then there should be an entryway somewhere over here, I think. That's what I heard. So that would be my vote, is that we try to secure at least the meeting hall entrance as well, get our bearings there. That way, if we need to retreat somewhere, we know where all the exits are, or as many exits as we can get.
Yeah.
And didn't Bone Carver say that the way down into one of the tunnels to the next floor is near the larder? Isn't that what she said?
Yes.
Okay, so then we know a way up and we know a way down. That'd be my vote. To the larder, or to the meeting hall entrance next to the larder, whatever.
Okay.
Time for a meeting, brother.
Are we? The tunnel's here 15 feet wide, so you can go 3 wide if you want. How you guys want to stack up so you're all in the aura, or are we spreading out?
I mean, as much in the aura as possible, I guess.
Yeah, I feel like spreading out is not a good idea, but I don't know.
Okay, so I'll put Gore up front with Ulfgar, and then you guys can kind of just, I don't know, how you want to be. I assume you keep Mendnets in the back since he's going to get one shot by pretty much anything. But something like this.
Sure.
Sounds great.
Okay.
It's a good fireball position.
Yeah.
I
Good
have
thing
a
we're-
question out of character.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
is my inspiring leader able to re-up?
It's anytime you have 10 minutes, so you can take 10 minutes now and do it again if you want.
I would like to do that, so everyone has the buff.
Sure. While I'm curing what's his nuts, you can be giving us a pep talk.
Yes.
What's the pep talk, Gore?
We're all in this together. And
How many?
More
More importantly, how many channel points does it take to have you
channel points?
give us a 10-minute rant?
10 minutes? That's a lot. Isn't it 10,000 to be 30,000 points?
Ooh.
I have that much.
I'm not doing it now.
I don't think he has that much material on Nancy.
A 10-minute rant? That'd be crazy.
That sounds exhausting.
I'd
Just
need-
like the thought of it.
I'd need a couple minutes to prepare for that one. 3 minutes I can make up. 10 though?
Dude, Bernard showed that to Chase when we were hanging out at his place.
Oh, did he?
Chase died, bro. Chase was like on the floor, like literally, like dying.
Funny. Okay, I need a rules call here. and I'm not going to argue with you, but it says you spend 10 minutes inspiring your companions. When you do so, you choose up to 6 friendly creatures, which can include yourself, within 30 feet of you, who can see or hear you, and who can understand. Oh, he can't understand you. I guess that answers that. Never mind. Sorry, no temporary hit points for men nets.
Motherfucker. Can I not be translating? Can I?
You're so dumb.
Damn
Something's
it,
lost.
man.
Something's lost in translation there.
This is okay. I just gotta
the
keep
real-
my hopes up. 2 fights.
It brings me to
Fucking 2 fights.
brings me to the second part of the question, which is what happens if he tries to use it on Archimedes? Can Archimedes understand him?
No. Archimedes does not
Okay.
speak common. Archimedes only hears through me. Technically,
Telepathy.
Archimedes doesn't even communicate through
Archimedes
me. I
is
can
you.
use an action to see and hear through Archimedes' eyes and ears. So
Right.
no, all communication is done telepathically through a familiar, unless I am actively in their mind, in its mind.
Okay,
Here,
so
can we
so
consider this though? What if we learn to say something inspiring in Uluik, and then he just says it, and then we all understand that phrase?
for 10 minutes.
Outside friend, outside friend, outside friend.
Yes,
That's it, just over and over.
yes, yes. That
Um,
counts, right? Because
All right,
we all
I
understand.
said I wasn't going to argue with you, and I immediately regret it.
Then we're
I'm sticking
doing
with my
our
ruling.
job.
He gets no temporary hit points.
You get nothing. Good day, sir. Fuck.
That's a good day.
Yes. You stole
Okay.
fizzy lifting drinks.
Let's see. All right. So you guys move out into the hallway here. Again, this path kind of descends downward as you kind of leave the chamber, and you see as you kind of leave this chamber, I'm going to give you a general description of the caves. It says that with its caverns carved out of the glacial depths of the iceberg, every surface in Oyavigaton is made of ice. Most passages in the ice caves are at least 15 feet wide, and ceilings are 20 feet high unless otherwise noted. Excuse me. The walls are intricately carved with draconic imagery, pillars, cornices, filigrees, buttresses, leering dragon faces, and other decorative flourishes. The floors inside the iceberg are worn glass smooth from decades of traffic. Characters without crampons or the ability to walk on ice treat all areas of the ice caves as difficult terrain.
So we have cold weather gear. Does that include that? That was something
No.
we got.
What the heck?
No, you do. You have plenty of. Well, we'll get there, but the answer is no.
Can I grab some?
Is there anything around us that we can? Yeah, Wolfgar.
Go ahead and make a intelligence check.
Good luck, Wolfgar.
I believe in you, Ulfgar.
I will bless you if that makes you feel any better.
That makes me
There
feel
you go.
better.
You get a whole 2.
Oh,
Hey,
let's go.
17. Fuck yeah.
That's decent. That's pretty decent.
You
Smart and stealthy.
think that you could probably figure out how to rig a set of crampons from the items in a climber's kit if you had one.
This is where I'd put my trophy if I had one.
But you do also realize that snowshoes would not be of any help inside here. They're for soft snow, not hard ice.
If I had one.
So, okay. So Ulfgar knows just enough to know that he can't do shit, is what you're saying.
Yeah, just tell me I can't do shit. Like, be real with me.
Yeah, for now. For now.
For now.
Okay. Does our friend here have snow or fucking crampons, whatever?
Ice
No.
boots.
Okay,
No.
he's completely fucking useless. Cool.
Can we melt the whole
I'm
area?
about to need a shot real quick. Okay, can we
Operation
see
Sperm is
down these
sounding more
hallways
promising.
then? Or everything's
Yes.
difficult terrain, so
In a moment. I wanted to get to something before I revealed it. So,
of course.
I'm hungry.
Yeah.
From the munching.
Doesn't help with Anthony munch crunching over here.
He's chewing gravel.
if it makes you feel better, this is gonna gross you guys
It's not
out.
meant. It's not meant to
God.
make you feel better. Whenever he
I'm
says
eating.
that.
I'm eating leftover popcorn that we bought from the San Diego Zoo on Monday, and we brought home on the airplane with us.
What the hell?
Is
It's
Tell me,
4 day
is it
4 day
stale
old
or is it
stale
still
popcorn.
good?
Look,
Yeah, it's 4 day
I'm
old stale
impressed
popcorn.
it's still making those noises, so you know
Yeah,
what?
I can't
Whatever.
believe you're actually eating it.
You do you.
Okay. Okay. The ice
Does it make
caverns
you feel better?
themselves are cold. Obviously, with the
Good.
temperature in most chambers hovering around 20 degrees Fahrenheit.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how to convert that to Celsius for you, Lara. I apologize. Um,
That's
but
okay.
creatures with proper cold weather gear are at no risk from the cold while in the ice caves.
Isn't that something?
The ice caves are open to the sea, and that creates various banks of vapor, which constantly roll through the corridors and chambers of the iceberg. It's more common in the lower points of the caverns, but it does affect visibility. In areas noted as plus 10 feet on the map, so like the room you were just in, visibility is unrestricted unless, some patch of random fog is encountered. In areas noted as 0 feet of elevation, where you are now, visibility is limited to 75 feet. So that includes you, Arthur. Even though you normally have dark vision out to 120 feet, the fog obscures everyone's vision to 75 feet, even in the presence of light. So if there's no light, which there isn't right now, ooh, that's a good point. Mendnets can't see. Anyways,
Yeah, I think you said there were light. I thought you said it was lit down here.
when did I say that?
I mean, I guess you only asked if we could all see with dark vision, but why wouldn't? So this whole place is just dark?
Does
Don't
that mean the
they have a larder?
kobolds,
Don't they
trolls,
store
and-
things down here?
Can we use a
Yeah.
torch or something?
Does
Yeah,
someone have create light?
Have
or
him
something?
carry a torch. What the fuck else is he doing?
That's
Yeah.
a good point.
The ice hunters typically use like lamps that are filled with oil from like whale fat.
Where is his at?
He has one, and he reaches out and lights it.
Okay, cool.
I guess okay. So I guess we kind of know that kobolds can see in the dark. I don't know shit about trolls. I guess ice toads can see in the. I guess they could all see in the dark. Why would they live in the dark if they couldn't see? So okay, sure, fuck it.
Anyone have like spell light or something?
Create
Does Leah
light?
have?
I do. Yeah, I'll cast light on one of fucking Oogie Boogie spears, mid nets, Stanley's spears.
Okay. He also pulls out his oil lamp and
He had a oil lamp
lights
the
it
whole
as well.
goddamn time.
Yeah.
It's like even though his spear starts going, oh, pulls that oil lamp.
I begrudgingly take away my light spell on his spear after he fucking pulls out a lamp. Okay.
I just assume he had one out already since he was down here by himself. But
Right.
anyways.
Also, I'd like to. So while we're all just bullshitting in this corner, I'm just gonna take time to cast water breathing on this guy too, in case he falls face first in a fucking puddle. I guess.
Okay,
Okay.
that's a good idea.
You said the
Never
sea.
know.
You said the sea flood like comes through these holes.
Um,
We are flooding this whole bitch. I'm not even kidding. We're finding a cat and flooding this whole fucking thing.
I'm down to melt this place.
Do macats float? Maybe we can flood
Do
it. and
macats float? Macath is a person.
They'll float up. They'll float
What
up.
does he do?
Cast fireball.
Paul,
Cast
hey,
fireball.
can we Jonah and the giant whale this bitch or something? Like, didn't Jonah? Wasn't he? Didn't he live in the belly of a whale for like 3 days or something like that? Was it 7 days and 7 nights? You guys don't remember that Bible story? I'm only the fucking Jonah and the
sorry.
whale.
Oh, I
It's been
think.
a long.
Oh,
It's
oh,
been a long
oh.
time
I
since
think
I
I
watched
know.
Veggie Tales.
I know
I
about
thi-
the Pinocchio thing.
I
Okay.
know what you mean, Jonathan.
I know that
think
one
you're-
too.
Okay. So as you reach the kind of intersection here, you see that to the north there's a passageway that forks, and to the south, it curves out of sight as well.
Okay. Also, it was 3 days.
Duly noted.
Do we
Okay.
go to the
We want to go north because
darker
we're trying to
way?
go to the larder.
Yeah.
I think this isn't
Okay.
darker. I think it's just elevation, right? So
Correct.
it
Yes,
does.
it is. It is elevation. So now you're proceeding downhill again, and in the bluish area, visibility is limited by fog to 45 feet.
Okay, that's
fantastic.
what I was
And
gonna say.
and
The
remember
visibility
that
is less.
each of these grid squares is 15 feet. So 45 feet is really only 3 squares, if that makes sense. 3 grid squares.
Okay. Bryn, to your
Okay.
point, I don't think it matters. I mean, we're gonna be going up and down. I don't think it matters whether we go into a lower elevation area now or in 20 feet. You know,
Right. No, I was just pointing it out because I thought it was the direction that we need to go.
I feel you.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
All right,
Darker
so
way.
you guys continue advancing this way. Mennet's in the back with his oil lamp there. Bryn, Archimedes.
Can
whatever. Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
can I not send Archimedes out? I hate to do the whole like scouting thing, but if we see
You can.
if we see junctures, I'd like to like send Archimedes out to see as much forward as he can before we
Okay.
just come up into
Sure.
nothing.
Okay, so Archimedes flies to the flies to the intersection here. And let's see, again, 45 feet, like right here, so he can see more of the passageway this way, and then 45 feet like to here, so he can see like something like this. So he kind of flies up and looks to the north, and that's the room that Mennetz points out is the Hall of Giants.
Hall of Giants. What is the Hall of Giants?
One of our Thotor's trophy rooms.
Ooh,
Oh,
let's see what
wow.
he values. Shall we?
Okay.
I mean, did you guys want to
Archimedes
see?
doesn't see anything else. There's no movement. There's no nothing. Right? It's just what he's seeing.
Correct.
Okay. I'll have him fly back to me then, and we'll make our way up to that juncture.
Okay. Okay. So are you guys going into the Hall of Giants, or are you continuing past it?
I mean, we are looking for Macath,
y-
so I don't see why we would bypass something.
Clear the room.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Um.
I also have my weapon of warning.
Right. Remind me what that does again.
I get advantage on initiative, and party within 30 feet can't be surprised except when incapacitated by something except not non-magical sleep.
Okay.
I will copy paste.
Except when incapacitated by something other than non-magical sleep. So if you're incapacitated by regular sleep, then you can't be surprised. But if you are incapacitated by something other than ordinary sleep, you can be surprised. Okay.
So like if you're, I guess if you're knocked unconscious, that'd be a non-magical sleep too, right?
Yeah. Sure.
So
Okay, so you guys advance into the room.
can I leave Archimedes as a lookout? 45 feet is a
Yeah.
lot, but 100 feet, whatever. I know you said 15 feet is the thing, but
Yeah,
I'll just
sure.
perch him up like somewhere on the corner here in the entryway so you can see it all three
Okay.
directions or both directions coming.
Sure. Okay. All right. So you guys move into the chamber. You're gonna have to kind of stack up a little bit, but
Okay.
yeah,
Bro's gotta be in the middle.
yeah. So as you move into the chamber from the doorway, you see the shape of a frost giant starting to become visible at a distance of about 60 feet. So it's like right about. Sorry, let me zoom out a little bit. I'm really zoomed in on mine. Like yeah, right towards kind of the back of the cavern almost, or at least in the heart of it. You see the shape of a large frost giant.
Like, is it of the conscious nature or the
there
static moving?
There aren't ice giants down here. So I'm guessing the Hall of the Giants, and if it's a trophy room, I'm guessing these are
it's husk.
dragon giant trophies.
Yeah. So as you guys move forward about another 15 feet, the shape clearly becomes a living frost giant standing perfectly still.
That's pretty cool though.
Living?
Yeah, it's easily mistakable for a living frost giant standing perfectly still.
Gotcha.
Go ahead and roll stealth checks.
All of us?
I don't know if I have. I think I have Leah's. Okay, I'll roll for Leah since she's.
And this will be what's his nuts stealth?
Unlucky.
10 plus his, I believe it's 2 plus 0 because his dex is 0.
I'm disadvantaged. Let me go one more.
Oh yes, someone else control Stanley for us because I can't.
Yeah, well, nets. Yeah,
I'm not gonna do. That's mine.
Yeah, I got 8 also.
And then this is Leah's.
When you're rolling a stealth check against passive perception, is it who wins? So like say that the creature had a passive perception of 8 and Arthur rolled an 8. Does that mean the creature doesn't
It's the
see
s-
him, or
it's the
does
same
I
thing.
treat the passive perception as like a DC, right? That's how I
Right.
see it.
Yeah, it's
Because
a,
it's a static number.
Me too. Me
So
too.
we're trying to beat your number. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So bear with me 1 second while I.
Tell me there's someone polishing the ice giants.
it's caretakers, actual giants. We shouldn't see the other
What part
giants.
are they polishing?
Mm.
Where the fuck did my token go for? That's bullshit, right? Not real, right? Oh wait, I can just pull it from here, right? Clearly.
Yes.
Oh, thank God. I was gonna be pissed if I had to make another. Okay. Copy. Paste. Alright.
Should I evolve my psychic slowpoke to the poison one or the psychic one? Do y'all know which one's better?
What are you talking about?
On Pogo. The slowpoke that's psychic, like the you know what I'm talking about, right?
Oh,
That's like got like the
I know,
yellow
I know what you're
forehead.
talking about. I don't know honestly.
are you asking for like moveset wise?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it matters. You'll never use a slowpoke in fighting.
Valid.
When are you ever gonna use a slowpoke or a slow bro or a slow king in a raid?
Which one's cooler is a better question now.
I
Poison.
have to look them up.
I
He's
know,
gonna have the new
same.
form, right? Because like
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with the new stuff.
Oh, whoa, what the heck? He's got a freaking conch hand.
Hold on, I gotta look. It up.
Okay, where's the other one?
Oh
I hear the
shit!
statique. Oh my god, bro. The other
the
one, the
fuck
psychic
is
one, the
this?
conch is on his head. Yo.
Wait, there's mega slow, bro.
Yeah, there is, but that's the OG one. I'm dropping it in Pokemon.
But yeah, so you can go slow king or slow bro.
Okay, this spell is broken as fuck. What the hell is this? This is the coolest thing I've ever heard in my life.
What is even the difference? I guess the stats, maybe.
Okay. As you guys kind of creep into the room, the giants become more and more visible, and you hear the sound of like scraping, sliding, kind of footsteppy. Let's see, yeah, perfect.
Sure.
Sure. Okay. Let's do like that. You hear the sound of a kobold polishing one of the statues. In fact,
Knew it.
you hear the sounds of multiple statue polishers working on these giant statues. Unfortunately, Gore and Ulfgar, the kobold comes into sight, and it hears Ulfgar and Leah, and it turns and gives out a squeak in Draconic. Go ahead and everybody can roll initiative. Click your tokens. Let's roll initiative here, and uh,
Yeah, damn. Okay.
Oh, crit.
Damn.
Oh,
Yeah, yes, but what is it with people
What the fuck?
320? I didn't want to quit on my initiative roll.
Holy moly! Wait, why'd you roll 20? What the fuck?
I don't know.
This is fucking what's his nuts again? Yelnats.
Min nets. Okay. Did you add them to the?
Oh my
thing?
god! I just hit a 20 for him.
Nice.
That's 420.
He's
Right.
fucking
That's-
ready.
That's
Okay.
insane.
He really doesn't like kobolds.
Okay.
Really?
Descending. Let me see,
His
is that
AC
it?
just went up by 5.
Isn't that what he said that he didn't like kobolds?
He hates the kobolds and the toads, and he fears the trolls. That's what he said.
Oops, I don't know why.
That was cool.
I didn't.
Oh, 4DF.
Yeah,
Oh, there's a fudge dice. That's so cool.
Yeah, I don't know how those work. What's
It's-
a fudge dice?
So fudge just it's like a very simple system. It's just plus and minuses. So when you roll, that's what you add. So your base roll would be -1, -1, +1, nothing. So if the DC was, I don't know, if your base stat was 10 and the DC was 11, then you would fail that because you would have rolled a 9, right? -2 +1 +0.
So
Okay.
like how far it can go from the baseline isn't as significant because they're just binary additions and subtractions as opposed
it's a
to
very
just a range
simplified
of 1
rule
to
set.
20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool though.
Okay.
I own fudge dice.
Yeah, there's fudge dice like built into D20. I've always noticed that, but I never knew how it worked as well.
That's how.
Okay. So the kobolds are surprised, and everybody except Leah and Ulfgar get to act on the first round. The kobolds are not surprised by them. So Quinny, you're up first.
Yeah,
And you can't
mhm.
actually see the kobold yet. You hear him, but you can't see him to target him with anything unless you're within 45 feet. And you are currently 55 feet.
So we know generally where they are, but
Yeah, you can hear them, and Ulfgar and Gore, you have been traveling with you long enough that you can recognize that they spotted something. And again, when they hear Ulfgar, they turn and kind of give us a draconic yelp as they're surprised, but they can't act yet.
so attacks are made with disadvantage.
I recognize kobold feet anywhere.
Can I just prepare one until I see
Yeah.
something?
Yeah, you can
Okay,
cast a spell. So the way it works is you cast a spell, but you hold it, and if the triggering event doesn't occur, the spell is wasted. So if you don't cast a cantrip, you can actually lose a spell slot if the trigger doesn't apply. That makes sense. Like if you say I cast Fireball, you actually cast a spell and you just hold it for the duration of the round until your turn comes back. And if during that time frame whatever trigger you set doesn't happen, like for example, if you say I cast Fireball, I ready my action to cast Fireball, and if a white dragon appears, well, if a white dragon doesn't show up, then the Fireball spell gets wasted. So
okay.
I recommend not casting a leveled spell as a ready to action, or picking a very vague trigger that can, like if any hostile creature appears or something like that,
How about if I ready a firebolt if
Okay.
any is approaching to attack?
Okay.
If-
So any creature comes in within your vision, which is 45 feet, right? Or are
Yeah.
you particularly? I mean,
I
saying
I
to
did.
attack is kind of subjective, right? Like you have to.
The thing is, so we know that they're like bad, right, creatures. So we
Mhm.
don't really need to talk. Okay, then yes. Whenever whoever like whether it's a we don't know who they are, right? Yet.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
you hear the sounds of kobolds. You recognize the draconic squeaks. You fought enough of them.
Okay. Well then, when one approach, I'll cast it.
Okay, so you cast Firebolt and you hold it, readied for any sign of a
Yeah.
kobold approaching within vision, so
Yeah.
that you can target it. Okay,
Yes.
got it. Did anybody roll a stealth check for Minnets? I'm sorry. I think somebody did, right?
Yeah, he rolled the natural 20.
The stealth check. Okay.
I thought I did.
that was
You did.
It
You
was
rolled a
my
10.
D20.
You rolled a 10 for him.
Yeah, it was a
It's
10.
in between Quinny and Gore's stealth checks.
okay. So Minnets gets a turn.
All right, minutes.
He is currently 5 feet from being able to see the first kobold there.
He's 5 feet from being able to see it.
Mm-hmm. If
And
he steps up,
is it still dark? Like, or are they using a light source? They can see in the dark, right? They've just been working in the dark.
the kobolds can see in the dark. They have dark vision. The only light source is Minnets at the moment, and that's
Okay.
I think 20-foot dim light.
It's also important to point out that they probably can't see through this fog either, right? It's not the darkness.
Right.
It's not the darkness that's limiting our vision. It's the fog. It's like this.
Right. I just keep
Got it.
misspeaking is what I mean.
Yeah,
I was
yeah, yeah.
also just wondering with like the spear being like lit, like if he throws it, it's gonna like
I
cast light
cancel.
over there.
I canceled that, but
Okay, cool. Okay. All right. Well, I guess I will step forward to see the closest kobold. He said, okay. I need at least 20 feet. Dang, he gotta be pretty close.
it's this. Yeah, spears don't have the best damage. Or
Bruh,
the
I don't
best
even want to get
range.
that close.
You could ready it as well.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
just.
You can attack from beyond 20 feet. You just have disadvantage. I think a spear is 20-60.
Correct.
So the max range that you can throw it is 60 feet, but anything past 20 you have disadvantage.
I mean, but think about it. I think like 60 feet technically is like what? 15. This is 30, 45. This is 60 right here.
No, that's 20. No, you're measuring it correctly. Each of these big squares is 15 feet.
Oh.
The ruler works. The grid,
Okay,
the,
okay.
grid, the grid, the ruler works. The grid is just
Gotcha. Gotcha.
bigger than normal. So like if you see like 3 of you take up one square across.
I see. Okay. Yeah, I'll just ready to attack with the spear with med nets.
The other option was to do this.
I like
Oh
it also.
shit! No, no, no.
And I could do
I'm
like
getting.
Having a stroke.
My eyes are getting overwhelmed.
I can try to like line it up, but it only works in small areas and then it starts getting off kilter again. Like you see down here in the tunnel, it's like off again.
Yeah,
No,
it took
it's
me forever to
torture.
get it just right for things like that.
So I just opted to turn it off. I mean, the ruler works, so. Anyways, okay, so are you gonna throw a spear with disadvantage or ready an attack for when they come within 20 feet?
I'm readying an attack.
Okay. All right. So we've got a readied firebolt and a readied spear throw. Leah was
Yes.
not able to surprise them, right? Gore, you rolled a 18. Your turn.
Okay. I would like to establish what I'm holding.
Okay.
Like before, so like I do not have my broom. I have my sword and my shield.
Okay.
Now
Well, when we're collapsing these tunnels, I just want some dramatic description, like Aladdin when he's escaping the Cave of Wonders, like on the magic carpet.
Oh
He's like,
wow! So because Kahan's Persian, he has to be
oh, come
Aladdin.
on, that's not.
Okay, bro.
That's
Okay,
crazy.
bro.
Look, we all know that if I was
Hey, man,
trying to make a
Aladdin's
racist
lit.
joke, I would. Okay, I'm not in this
Okay.
case.
Yeah, at least
I'm-
off stream.
I'd gladly take a magic carpet over the broom. Just saying.
That would be dope.
Mechanically, why can't it not be? It can be a magic carpet for you.
Technically, why
I
can't it not
mean-
be either, you know?
because
Magic carpets do exist. They're separate items.
Yeah, but this can be an individually sized magic carpet.
maybe
Oh, so
that's
it's
good
all
dexterity.
it's all Aladdin could afford, huh?
Don't let your dreams be
one-person carpet.
dreams. Flavor is free. Don't let this guy tell you otherwise. Are you sure?
Okay.
Isn't it called a flying carpet? Not a giant magic carpet. Is it a flying?
Yeah, probably flying
I
carpet.
think so.
Carpet of
Carpet
flying.
of flying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they exist in multiple variations. 3x5.
Yeah,
4
there's
by
4
6.
sizes, I think.
Isn't that something?
All right, Gore. What are you doing with your sword and
Shit.
shield?
I'm trying to figure out if I should.
Leroy
Should
Jenkins it? I
you
agree.
sword or should
I
you
don't think
shield?
that's smart. I think it should shieldage, or at least not go up to them. Keep everyone in the aura and just chill.
Okay.
I mean, I
So
can
you
ready an
gonna
action, but I don't
Inch
think.
ready an
forward.
attack? Are we all readying attacks?
Not me. I'm shooting
I'm
shit.
about to
Yeah.
shoot the shit.
All right. While Gore figures out what type of attack he's readying, Bryn.
Okay. All right. I am going to. So, am I within range yet? Of vision, I mean, rather.
Oh God, I just moved the whole map. Sorry, hold on.
Oh, earthquake!
Yeah. You're 5 feet
Okay.
away.
Erathodator yawned. Whatever the fuck his name is. Arathador.
Okay. I'm gonna steady aim with my +1 longbow.
Wait, you can't see though, and you
Wait, I
can't
thought.
steady. You can't
Oh,
steady
it's
aim if you move. It's 45 feet. So you're
what the
Your steady aim would
heck?
just remove the disadvantage. You can shoot into an unseen area. It's just a disadvantaged attack.
It's double or just one
No,
disadvantage. Okay.
but your
It doesn't
steady aim
stack.
doesn't your steady aim
Yeah.
give you advantage?
Yes.
Yeah, so you would just it's a normal shot.
It's just a normal attack. Yeah. Or you could step
I'll
up 5 feet and make a normal attack as well, without steady aiming, and then keep your movement.
Yeah, but I wasn't gonna do anything else with it. Um, yeah, I still want to stay in the back, and I'm not gonna use my bonus action or anything, so I'll just do a regular attack technically with my steady aim from here.
Okay. Can I give you one piece of advice?
Yes.
In the future, your movements when visibility is limited like this, movement is vision. Like you have so much movement as Bryn, you could have ran up like to here and seen a whole bunch more and then ran back for free.
We are all in difficult terrain. You cannot do. Actually, you might
Oh,
as
that's
dashing
true.
attack.
I
If you
could dash,
dash, your
yeah.
yours might, but the rest
Yeah.
of us
Yeah.
cannot.
So, but yeah, I mean, any advance that you make, you see more of what's up ahead, and then you can just retreat back. But it doesn't matter. Okay,
Valid.
so you made a attack against a kobold, and you killed him. Arrow, he falls.
Yes.
Just
It's like we don't even hear it. We just hear the noise in the background.
You like pin him against it goes right through him, and you pin him against the ice sculpture that he was polishing, cracking the ice a little bit.
Literally no
Oh.
scoped.
Okay, and then you said, oh, that's your steady aim, so that's bonus action,
Yeah.
and that kills your movement, so that's everything. Arthur.
I mean, the only one we really had vision on. I'll just take a step out to the side, I guess, a little bit, 5 feet or so of movement.
Okay.
And I'll take a shot at disadvantage. At whichever one I can hear, and you decide, I guess.
Okay.
You decide.
So let's see. Eldritch Blast 1. Oh, I should be rolling with that disadvantage. Sorry, I roll again. That was my fault.
Yeah. And you're rolling as Leah, but it doesn't matter. And you
Oh.
don't have to roll again because 11 misses anyways, so disadvantage only makes it worse.
Okay.
But you get 2 Eldritch Blasts, right?
That is correct.
So let's see another one with disadvantage. Okay, that one
17
hits.
for 10.
Okay, so you fire off a eldritch blast at the noise that you hear farther ahead to the right, and you hear another squelch and a squeal as the second one connects with the kobold.
We're just
There.
killing rats right now.
Yes, you are just killing rats right now. Archimedes, I don't know if he rolled a stealth check. Did he
He's
roll a
sleeping.
stealth check? Yeah, you don't get the surprise round
Oh,
because of
Alright.
your stealth roll. Sorry,
Ar-
that's what I was trying to explain earlier.
Archimedes can chill.
Okay. All right. The kobolds are the first to react on at the start of the second round, however, and you hear the kind of God, what's a word for it? You hear the sound of the kobold's clawed feet piercing the ice um, as they charge forward, and you see that they are wearing crampons on their boots to navigate the ice more easily.
Convenient.
kill them all.
Queenie gets a shot, and then
Yeah, what size are those?
Queenie will get the firebolt, and then what's his nuts will get to throw a spear too at some point when they can see him.
Yeah.
If they
Okay.
charge forward.
So this one steps forward into visual range, and oh, go ahead and roll your firebolt, Quinny, since you were the first one to ready your action.
Do that right now.
Is this
Yeah,
one?
in
Because
fact,
she can't see this one yet.
I can.
No,
oh,
'cause
you're right. She
it's
can't.
55 feet.
Men nets can throw though.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
That was my mistake. That was my mistake.
Oh, good.
Renat is throwing. He has a spear. I'll just do a d20. Oh, let's
That
go.
hits.
Oh,
That hits. It's a 1d6 plus something one, I think. I don't remember the
Sweet.
tribal warrior stats off the top of my head.
Yeah, 1d6 plus 1.
Plus one. Yeah. Okay. Ooh,
6.
6 damage. That's weird. The dice on my screen shows a 3, but the chat says 5.
Yeah,
Okay.
your screen's fucking lying.
So Mennet's hurls a spear that also finds a kobold, and he squeals.
Damn, Stanley.
Yo, Nats,
Yeah.
you love this, don't you?
He's really good at killing these kobolds. Keep
He
it
really
up.
hates them.
Because when you're fighting
What's this?
trolls,
What's this?
that's another kobold coming from the corner.
Yeah. Okay, so this one moves over here, and let's see. Yep, hurls a sling bullet at Gore, which is with disadvantage because it's only 3120.
can I see this one or not?
No, not yet, because you're too far back.
Yeah.
Okay,
Ooh.
that misses. This one. Let's see. What's
Is it?
what's everyone's passive perception score? What's the highest one that we have in the group?
It's
Leah's is 13.
Instead.
mine is probably around mine's 14.
I'm 14.
Quick question. I
Mhm.
can't see this because it's dark. It's completely dark, right?
No, it's not dark. It's the fog. The fog is too thick.
Ah,
It's
It blocks
dense.
Yeah, it blocks vision beyond 45 feet. So normally you have dark vision out to 60 feet, but the fog is so thick that you can only see 45 feet.
I
That's
see.
what these like elevation markers are for, essentially, is the lower down we go, the deeper we're getting, and so the fog settles there. So the higher we go, the fog clears, but when you go lower down, the fog is settling, disrupts
Okay.
our vision.
All right. We get it.
Okay. So the highest passive perception was 14, is that right?
It looks like Bryn and Ulfgar both had 14s. I didn't hear Gore's, but I assume it's lower than that.
Yeah, it's lower.
Okay.
9.
Um Okay, Quinny, you're up again. Unfortunately, your spell fizzles out as no kobold appears within your vision. But it is your turn.
Oh, good. Okay, she's. Quick question. Even when I'm within, like, for example, 45 feet, do I still hit with disadvantage?
No, as long as you can see them normally, you roll with a normal attack roll.
Okay. Uh,
If you can hear them but you can't see them, you roll with disadvantage.
so she will attack where this cobalt. Okay, yeah, this cobalt
Okay.
shot from.
So you have to get within 45 feet, which means you have to
Okay.
be like standing in the same row as Bryn, one of these two squares, either right in front of Arthur or right next to Bryn.
You can also shoot with disadvantage. If you don't choose.
Yeah, she's on the broomstick, so she's gonna hover. Can I grab my token, please? Right here.
Okay.
Yeah, and
All right.
she'll throw a firebolt.
Okay. Let's see the attack roll.
Okay.
Come on, Queenie. This is your first attack roll in the entire game.
Yeah. Doesn't ask me
And
if
it's a
I want
critical
to.
failure.
Love to
Yeah.
see that. Love to see that.
Okay, just a quick question. It's not asking me to like attack if I want. Like, it's not asking me if I want to do a disadvantage or advantage. Where do I find that in the settings?
Go
You
to
have to, yeah, he can tell you.
go to
I'm
the
gonna
cog.
grab a drink while you help her with that real quick.
Yeah, go to the cog in the top right hand corner next to spells. On the far,
Top right.
yeah, so you see where it says core bio spells cog
Or
on your character sheet.
yeah. I'm trying to find it. Oh yeah. Wait.
Like where you change pages, right? You got core, you got bio,
Yeah.
you got spells.
And the gear.
Click the
Yeah, the
cog.
gear.
Yeah, on the far right, second from the top, it should say roll quarries. And you can
Yeah.
click that and it should say quarry advantage.
For advantage.
And
Yeah.
that'll ask you every time whether you want to roll advantage or not.
Okay.
That's what you're asking about, right?
Yeah. Because even when I rolled, it just automatically start throwing dice. Like, it's not. It
Yeah.
usually
That'll fix that.
Okay. Thank you.
Mhm.
I want to just test it. Oh, what the hell happened to my page? Oh, I just want to test it. Oh.
Okay, I'm back. So can you type the levels of obscurity for each layer? Yeah, absolutely, I can do that. Let's see. So text. Oh, that's really small. Size 56. There we go. Okay, how about like right here?
Lord, you could just click another firebolt. Make sure it works.
Yeah, just refreshing my page because I was having. Yeah, it is. Yep. So, thank you.
Okay. Does that help?
Did you send it? I'm sorry, I didn't see it.
Yeah, it's over by the legend. If you zoom out.
Oh, okay. Thank
Oh.
you.
So that's your visibility range based on the density of the fog, which is based on the elevation of the cave that you're in.
Right on. That's great. Thank you.
Okay. Sorry. So Quinny, Mr. Firebolt, Mennets is up.
Minutes. Okay. How many spears can I assume this dude's got?
I would say probably at least 3.
Okay. Ruler. Oh, well, that doesn't work unless I'm holding my token.
Yeah, if it's easier, I can do it for you so you can see.
Oh,
You can move.
I-
You can move. Then you can move his token. So it's
I
basically
think.
right here. Oh, he could go
gotcha.
down here technically. If you wanted to give him some cover, he could go behind Quinny.
Or
Yes,
he's gonna
be my
stand
shield,
by.
Quinny.
I was gonna say that you could edit the tool, the measurement tool, to make it stay, like, and then you could just delete
Oh
it.
yeah, the fade delay. You can set it to linger. That's true.
Mhm.
Ah. That linger, eh? Lingery? Okay. Spirit is a gain.
Okay.
Away.
Oh,
Yeah.
that misses. No, it doesn't. That's a raw 11, right? So he's +3 to hit. So it's a 14 that hits.
Yes.
Worth.
Taste of 6 again.
Bro,
I love you guys.
how's that spell?
Skewer, my G.
How's that spell slot coming in?
So far, so good. I hate to be that guy though. Shouldn't these be rolled at disadvantage?
Why?
Because isn't he throwing
Oh yeah,
spears at
because he's
2060?
outside of. That's right. You're right.
Sorry,
All right. I go again.
just beat an
All
11.
right. Get it
Okay,
anyways.
there we go. Good. I'm
I
sorry.
got it.
I just
Roll,
No,
roll,
you're
roll,
good.
roll one more for me.
One more.
Ooh, okay. So we're gonna say I'm sorry. We're gonna say this one misses because last round you didn't roll with disadvantage.
Valid.
So I hate to be that guy. It's my
you're not
mistake.
retroactive.
fine.
What is this?
Yes. Hey, I just want to say he wouldn't
They're
have this idea if
they're
Jonathan didn't
cold.
speak up.
They're kobolds. You guys will be all right. Okay, Leah's up. Leah, are we awake? Leah.
Bro,
She's in sleepy time. She's not even in the channel anymore.
You're not even here, my G.
sleep, bro. Like, dude, I'm getting there. I might pass out.
You guys need caffeine. You guys need.
I can't hear the soundboard anymore. It says my volume's all the way up, but I can't hear it. Oh,
Really?
you know what? Discord. Hold
Discord
on.
has 2 separate audio channels.
That's good shit. We need that. We need that shit.
Use rerouting.
Yeah, I think Leah would be more aggressive. She's probably going to step up right in front of Gore here to hit the 45 feet so she can roll normally. She's gonna roll the first one normally with a critical
I'm so
failure.
sorry.
And then the second one,
What is it?
That is actually true.
17 for 9 damage.
Okay.
We have the same modifiers, so I know I'm rolling back and forth, but it doesn't matter. Actually, that's not entirely true. She rolls a 16. I don't think she has a +1 on her attacks like I do because of my Rod of the Pact
Rod of the
Keeper.
Pact Keeper. Yeah, 16 still hits, so that one goes down. And then is she gonna move back?
Is she using? Can't find it. She has that the wand, right? Can we confirm? Anybody?
The Wand of Winter?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That doesn't add a +1, does it?
No.
I didn't think so. No, it doesn't. Okay. Yeah, she'll go ahead and take a step back.
Okay. All right, Gore, what's your passive perception?
9.
Okay, so you do hear one more kobold attempting to hide over in this vicinity over here.
Okay.
You can't see him, you can hear him, but you're not sure where he is. I guess I should do
I
like
would
this,
like-
somewhere over here.
I'm gonna move.
Okay, it's difficult terrain, so you're limited to 15 feet unless you dash, in which case you can move 30 feet.
He has the broom, right?
Oh, that's
You
true. He
can't-
does have his broom,
I'm
but he has
not
his sword and his
holding
shield
it.
out. Yeah.
I'm gonna take the 15
Okay.
and I'm gonna dodge.
Okay.
I just want to try. Theory here is to try to like get us to move up
Okay.
Sure.
slowly.
Okay. Hold on. Let me see real quick. Hold on. 45 feet. 45 feet. 50 feet. 45 feet. Okay, so it stops right there. Okay. Alright, so you're like, you can see like this. So you see several more giant statues, and you hear this kobold. Actually, wait, no. So you hear another kobold beyond your line of vision still, over here. But as you step forward, these kobolds fire slingshots from cover at you. So we have one attack normally, misses, and one attack with disadvantage misses. Okay. All right. So these. Oh, wait, that wasn't disadvantage because he was hiding, and that one should have been advantage because he was hiding. Oh, that's right. You're dodging.
So that would
Okay.
have been the same.
So
All right,
your
so-
advantage got
yeah.
disadvantaged, which got disadvantaged.
Yes. So two more sling bullets come flying out of the fog, narrowly missing you, and pelting the back wall. Bryn, what's your passive perception?
I believe it is 14.
Okay. You hear two kobolds over in this vicinity, one around here and one over here. You don't. I guess these you can never mind. These revealed themselves when they attacked also. So if you
Okay.
get it within range, you can attack them. Normally, I should say. They're not hiding anymore.
Cannot hide from me.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna move 50 up to there, and then I'm gonna take a shot at that near one, and I'm gonna return to Gore next to him, like right there.
Okay, and just to clarify, when you dash, you ignore difficult terrain
That is correct.
because of your mobile feet?
That is correct.
Okay. So, let me just see. 45 feet. Why is this not? Oh, I can't. Oh, there we go. Okay, 45 feet gets you all of that and all of that.
A big old room.
Okay.
I guess it's got to be
Revered.
big to hold giant carcasses, right? Corpses of giants.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, like that's the pieces are all making sense. Like the whole trophies and the war with the giants and the dragon. Like why he's got a vendetta. It
Yeah.
is kind of weird his arrangement though, with the dragon living out of his basement.
Okay.
Nice cavern.
So you step forward and you're attacking the nearest kobold.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see it. This is another arrow shot. Is that right?
Yes, sir. Still got it in my hands. Ooh, nice.
Okay. 5 damage, just enough. To
Yay.
put an end to this kobold as well. Okay.
Okay, now I move back to that spot, like I said, right next to Gore, and I will end my turn.
Okay, Arthur.
Yeah, I don't hear it. I mean, I know that they are there.
Yeah, you saw sling bullets come flying too. So, what's your passive perception?
11.
Okay, so no one's hidden from you. None of the kobolds are hidden from you.
Okay.
Okay, also, did I see them when I approached?
Yeah, I gave you the extent of your vision range from where you
Okay, cool.
approached.
All
And
right,
this.
then
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I'll inform them that there's 2 left.
That we can see. There might be something over here.
Mm-hmm.
In this case, them being hidden would not matter. We can't see them anyway, like through the dark. So the 45, the fact
Right,
that they're hidden does.
But they would get they get advantage on their attack against you if you walk into them hidden.
Sure, but yeah. But me attacking them doesn't matter.
Right.
I mean, I've got plenty of room here. There's no reason why I can't just shoot. Maybe not him. These are statues, right? They're not like full cover. Like,
Yeah, I'm giving them
3/4 covered. Half
three
covered.
quarters cover. Yeah, 3/4 cover.
Okay. Then yeah, I mean, I'll just Eldritch Blast the one closest to us, I suppose. I would say closest, but I don't.
Yeah, that's fine.
Disadvantage with the crazy AC.
Yeah. I mean, what are my other options? I
Not
guess
much.
I could actually. Yeah, I can't see, so I can't use Sacred Flame because I can't see them. I can't use. Oh, that's spirit. That's not what I meant to hit. I meant this one. I can't see Toll the Dead, so I could try to create a bonfire out there. That's not gonna. That won't help us, right? I guess.
Battlefield it or battleship style.
You sunk my battleship. Even then, I can't see it. So the only thing I could do is wing out Eldritch Blast in the dark and hope. So that's it.
Coming.
The light doesn't matter. I mean, I could light this whole place up, but that won't help either because it's the
does
fog.
not matter.
Yeah. So disadvantage for the first one. The 16.
Okay. 3/4 covers +5. That misses.
That's such a bitch, isn't it? Okay.
Okay. So 2 Eldritch Blasts pelt the statue of the frost giant, and the kobold lets out another screech as it narrowly evades death. Wolfgar.
Yeah. I'm gonna bonus action click my boots and get double my speed to 50 feet.
Okay. Are you using your action to dash, so you get the full 50, or are you getting 50 feet divided by 2 for difficult terrain and then some other action?
Yeah. I'll dash.
Okay.
100 feet then.
No, because it's difficult terrain, so it's halved.
Oh, it's halved. Okay, gotcha.
That's what I'm saying. You get 50 feet of movement when you use your bonus action to click your heels, but that really only equates to 25 feet of movement on this ice. So if you dash, you can get 50 feet.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
something. Sure.
Welcome to difficult terrain.
What are they? Winged boots?
No. I need speed, not flying.
What do you have?
Boots of speed.
Oh.
You're so fast.
I believe that's my turn.
Wait, I need to find the right GIF. Hold on. Oh, what's that movie?
Gotta go fast.
Faster, 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 son. They had one of the coolest soundtracks. I forget what it was. It was like maybe Adventures of Sonic or something, or Sonic and Friends, but it was like Sonic, he can really move. Sonic, he's got an attitude. Sonic, he's the fastest thing alive. It's great.
I like the Sonic Heroes song.
I don't know that one.
Running around
At the speed of sound.
Got danger to go, gotta follow my rainbow.
Perfect. Perfect.
It did not work.
Just
So
need to
sad.
rally night needs to
Oh,
be
there
rally
we
karaoke. Truly.
That would be amazing.
Oh, the
There's
one. There it
There's
goes.
all sliding into the ice. Okay. That took way too long to find. Archimedes.
Yeah, he's good.
He good.
Okay.
What else is he gonna do? Like he's chilling.
The kobolds. Let's see. So he's gonna move. Let's see how. 4, 5. What's their speed? 30? Okay, so he's gonna dash. Alright, so this one's gonna dash from behind the statues and come with Ulfgar. Then this one's gonna come here and this one's gonna come here. And they kind of surround Ulfgar. 2 of them get to attack with advantage thanks to pack tactics. So we get that's a miss. That's a miss. All right. Fun times.
Keep
Quinny.
that energy.
Let's see.
Yo, Quinny,
Quinny.
you're hitting me.
Yeah, Quinny is going to walk up, well, hover up next to Cat. Too many buttons to click right here, and
Okay.
then she's gonna firebolt.
Okay.
Yeah, this one.
All right.
Cat.
Wait, you said fireball?
Firebolt.
Oh, but
Firebolt.
Yo, I'm right here.
I'm not that crazy.
Fireball might be a little overkill for these guys, but you do you.
I mean, technically, one will definitely take out all of them. So.
Yeah, I think even if they save, they don't have evasion, so they're gonna die no matter what. Okay, that hits. Okay. Anything else?
No.
All right, Mennets, it's your last spear. What do you got for me?
Bro, I got another kobold
Are you,
shish kebab for you.
Are you going 3 for 3?
Oh, yeah. Well, technically, I didn't get 3 for 3.
You're gonna. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, because you took it away from him.
I jerked you around there.
Yeah, you really yank my Peter there.
Yeah.
I can only move 15.
Yes, and then you're attacking at beyond visual range, so it's gonna be disadvantaged no matter what.
Fuck it.
Don't hit Ulfgar.
Oh my god. All right,
That's
well
fine, boy.
there goes my last spear.
All right. Leah.
Yeah, I guess she'll move up to get the. She'll move up into the line. Wait, why am I can't? Oh, sorry, I drew a line. That was unintentional. Go away, line. Boop. Look at that.
Yeah, 1 square too far, but that's okay.
You want to square too far. She's just holding the line.
Yeah, but that's 40 feet of movement to get there.
Is it?
Yeah, that's 20 feet from where she was, which is
Whose
again,
thing is this?
mine.
Jesus, it was in my way.
Trying to help you.
Thanks. I couldn't move. I couldn't click Leah's square because.
Oh, my bad.
No. Okay.
Alright,
Eldritch
Is
Blast.
she gonna kill both of these? Can I just? She
I'm
gonna,
trying.
She gonna...
Why can
Bye.
it won't let me click away from?
Oops.
I can't
I was
click.
like-
I can't click off of her thing.
What the fuck?
There, finally. Fucking A. Yeah. Jesus. She's asleep and she's causing problems. I don't know what the deal is. Leah.
I wonder what she's gonna. I wonder what her first thought's gonna be when she wakes up.
20 for 13.
Dead.
Second one.
Yeah, did she fall asleep at her computer?
12 for 7.
Or
Good.
just left.
Yeah, she probably just got up and went to bed. Fuck these assholes.
Yeah.
She's gonna post a message tomorrow morning. Hey guys, sorry, but I really appreciate you guys inviting me to the game. But okay. That was the last kobold. You were out of combat.
Perfect. Good job.
Okay.
Way to go, everybody.
good job.
Collect your
Leah.
spears, Stanley.
You all got 25 XP for that each.
I'm collecting the spears for men nets.
Great.
Pick my boots again to end the effect.
Okay. All is quiet in the Hall of Giants. Let's see here. Upon further examination, you note that all of the giants are clearly dead and frozen. Their torn armor and awful claw wounds visible in their pale blue flesh. There are 6 frost giants, 1 fire giant, and 1 cloud giant. All frozen into crystal clear ice statues. So again, they're not sculptures; they're actual dead giants that are encased in ice.
That's cool.
Not for them.
Yeah.
Actually,
Okay.
it is cold for them, isn't it?
Let me
Pretty
just
cool. Pretty cool.
reveal the entire area since you have a chance to inspect it all.
Can we reappropriate those whatever they were wearing on their feet?
Yes, the crampons.
Yes.
You can.
Hey.
There are 8 sets now, so even Archimedes gets a pair for him.
Whoa.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, so no, there's plenty for you guys to get some, and even men nets if you so choose. Ulfgar's able to spend a few minutes while you guys catch your breath to modify them in the same way he would have done the climber's kit in order to fit your boots. And soon you all have crampons attached to the underside of your soles so you can walk on the icy cavern floors without treating it as difficult terrain.
Love it.
Easy.
Love it.
Other than that, there's nothing else really of remark in this chamber. The statues are indeed incredible, and the feats that went into killing these giants were equally terrible. But there's no treasure or loot beyond what the kobolds themselves carried, which were just daggers and slings, and a few rags to polish the ice statues.
Nothing of
I mean,
value.
I assume the fog will also like cover their bodies as well, so I don't know how much we really need to worry about.
I don't think so either for the most part. I mean, if they're gonna come in here check on them, they're gonna see it. That's for sure. So I think they're fine. We don't have to hide them.
Okie dokie. Yeah, I mean, if there's nothing else in here, then I guess we could keep pushing from the way we came.
Okay. Also, as you guys come back out and turn your attention down the hallway, you see it opening up in several different directions.
Down this way.
Yeah. So, sorry, were you gonna say something, Laura?
I was gonna say I might push for another 30 minutes because I need to babysit when my brother wakes up, which he already did. But yeah, my mother is not here, so it's only me in the house.
Okay.
Gotcha.
What?
Struggling.
Yeah, we can call it here if you guys want. That's no problem.
Seems like that's the
Well,
consensus.
Up to y'all.
I wouldn't be opposed. I think Keon's ready to tap out and we already lost Leah like a long time ago.
Yeah. Okay. So let's do this. You guys can kind of stack up out here since you guys are gonna be continuing this way, presumably. And then we can pick up next week with your next direction.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Let me just make sure.
Okay. And then let's see. Archimedes is gonna fly over there. I will.
You don't have to reveal that now. I'm just for a reminder next week because I'll forget that I'm using him to scout around.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
Next week, I might only attend for 2 hours because I have a hair appointment early at 9 a.m. So, yeah. Not right now, it's 10.
Okay.
So,
All right. Well, we'll see what everyone's roll call is like next week, anyways, and we'll play it by ear.
Sounds
all
good.
right.
Okay.
Good
All
to
Thank
right.
you,
see y'all.
everybody.
Well, have a
Good
good night,
night.
y'all.
Hey, everybody.
All right.
Good night.
Good
Bye.
night to everybody getting off.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Alrighty, everybody. Looks like we are ending it there. A little early, but yeah, I don't know. We might have to adjust something. It feels like this is happening a lot lately. We're only getting to play like 2.5, 3 hours at a time, which is fine. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like we're not getting as far into these sessions, which is fine, right? Like D&D is not on a timer. It's not like we're on a deadline or anything, but it's yeah, just helps to keep some consistency, I guess. But oh well, what are you gonna do? So we are going to be done for this evening. I will be back tomorrow morning with some more Divinity at probably between 11 and 12. Being up so late on Thursdays, I usually try to take some time to rest in the mornings when I can, but see how it goes. So sometime before noon, I will be on playing some more Divinity Original Sin 2. And then we'll be doing the same thing again on Saturday. Saturday will probably be a shorter day. Probably maybe like today, actually, like closer to 3 or 4 hours. But tomorrow I hope to go a little bit longer. So we'll see how that goes. As always, love you guys. Appreciate you very much. I will see you tomorrow morning. Have a good night. Yeah, Gloria, I hope you get some rest. Sorry you're having trouble, but always, I'm here. Appreciate you, and good night.